say, can you see? And the Rockets, red flag. Uh-oh. I'll make up for it now. For the land of the free.
Yeah. I gotta stop this son-bitch from looping when it first started. There ain't no reason why this son-bitch should be playing when we begin the goddamn thing. But bitch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, how is it going? How's it going? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening! Why do I feel like, that's why I'm so bright. Okay, I see what happened here. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is I, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis in the building. What's going on with y'all? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening for a magnificent AFC showdown of two Titans, division leaders. Baltimore Ravens look to confirm, well, not necessarily. The 49ers are now 11-3 now, right? So, and Dallas losing, Philly playing tomorrow. There's no way for Baltimore to have the best record in the league, but they can continue to maintain the best record in the AFC. Well, if they lose, it doesn't really change anything either. They would still be the number ones. One way or another, Baltimore taking on Jacksonville, who is fighting for the third slot. Kansas City won earlier, so I guess Jacksonville, if they lose, they would fall into the fourth seed. All right, so there's that. Jacksonville hosting the Baltimore Ravens. Who's going to come out on top in your 2023 Sunday Night Football Week 15 game? I like commentary. What's good with y'all? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What is good with y'all? Shut off the goddamn purge horn. What's going on with y'all? Do y'all like the goddamn national anthem? I know somebody who does.
Santos Escobar.
I said I know somebody who does.
Santos Escobar.
Don't ever forget that it's all about
Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar, okay? You're the Santos Escobar. What did y'all think about today's football? Okay, so first and foremost, right? We saw some more necrophilia today. But there was no necrophilia as strong as what transpired this Thursday night, where Brandon Staley's charges got absolutely reamed. In fact, we had to call for the authorities.
We are the police.
We are the police.
The police of Haiti.
The police of Haiti.
Take his ass to jail! Go to jail, you son of a bitch!
All right, hold him there.
You go to jail!
God damn, I'm dark as fuck now. But let me try to get a little bit closer. Let me get a little closer. I don't know why I was so far away. Let me try to get a little closer. But none was as strong as what transpired to Brandon Staley's charges, where all evening on Thursday, all we could say was,
and now no charges, no. And now no charges, no. And now no charges, no. And now no charges, no.
yes. But let it be known in the comment section right now, did your team come out on top? Did you get a W this week? Did you take an L this week? Big shout out to LeGreat for re-subscribing. Virgo Kid, re-subscribing. I appreciate y'all. Oh, Lord, I almost dropped my doggone flashlight. Oh, did I crack the bottle on the Hennessy White? No, I didn't. Oh, I know, Ciara, you didn't take that W. Neither did I. Neither did I. Cheers to everybody who got a W and drank your sorrows away if you took an L. Oh, shit, we got a hype train. Hype train. Why is the hype train different color this now? I don't know why. But we got a yellow hype train. Hey, congratulations to the Bills. Y'all back in the playoffs, baby. Congratulations. Now the postseason race, I believe it is Cleveland at 5. Is it Cincinnati at 6 and then Buffalo in at 7? Or is Houston now inside? Because Houston got the W as well. And also the Colts got, no, the Colts has 8 wins as well. So if I'm not mistaken, no, Cincinnati is still out. They're still out, right? So it would be wouldn't it be Cleveland, Indianapolis, and then Buffalo? Or is it Cincinnati 6? Is Buffalo in? Or is it who's in at 7 now? Who's in at 7 now? Because it's a tie amongst all records, but I think with the Colts are in at 7. Okay, interesting. Interesting. All right. Well, what do you know? No, Indy. If Indy's in at 7, then who's in at 6? Because Cleveland's in at 5. So, is it Houston? Is it Cincy? Is it Buffalo? One way or another, it's going to be quite the race to the finish. It's going to be quite the race to the finish. Bengals are in at 6. Well, there it is. Stealth Mode just resubscribed as well. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Big shout out to everybody watching on YouTube. Big shout out to everybody watching on Twitch. Big shout out to everybody who ever followed on Kick. As we work out this home situation, we could get this. Is that water? Or is this just my gray hair? Oh no, that's just my gray hair. Yeah, just my gray hair up this motherfucker. My apologies. But I appreciate everybody who done hit that doggone subscribe button. Who saw that video earlier? Who saw that video earlier? If you were watching the live stream, my Twitch and Kick audience, y'all had a chance to see it live. I'm not live on Kick right now, by the way. But, damn, Stealth Mode said gray hair. Damn, I had gray hair since I was 22. Well, at least I had this one gray hair that's over here. I had that one gray hair since I was 22. I always constantly tell, barbers, and the harlots that I well, not harlots, they're free. I don't frequent harlots. I'm out the streets now. It's been some time. I don't know why I said that. But tell them not to pluck the doggone gray hair. Is there something in your hair? No, don't touch it, harlot. No, fuck. You courtesan wanton wench, I will elbow you. You put your hand on a woman. Hey, listen, I can't speak for all men, but I can speak for me. Where's Kevin Gates when you need him? Lord Jesus, watch out. But Brian, put 5 on it. Of course, I cannot confirm those nonsense sentences. Brian B, put 5 on it. Said the Jets, Titans, Commanders, and Cardinals will now be going into the Death Note. What? Really? The Jets, Titans? Wait, so hold on. All those L's I know the Cardinals, that would be a confirmation there. Even the Jets just picked up their 9th L. So they're just completely mathematical. I guess everybody else can't, lose 3 weeks in a row. Well, what do you know? We've got 4 entrants into the Death Note. That makes this upcoming commentary very fun. What do you know? Jets are done? Shit. Well, if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I wouldn't want to come back. Oh. Twitch over here doubling back on a cheer. You love to see it. I appreciate you, Twitch. The Twitch moderation team has thrown something into the bucket. Do I think Arthur Smith gets fired tomorrow? I think he probably. I don't want to say, relieve that man of his duties. Oh, Lord, Sierra done put 1,000 on and say, hey, fuck y'all. Listen, it's not easy being a Vikings fan. It's not for the weak. Oh, a hype train level 2 has since been achieved. You love to see it. Hype train! Where's Godfather when you need him? I think he's speaking. Where's Godfather when you need him? It's time to everybody to get aboard the...
It's time once again for everybody to come aboard the Hype Train!
Yes, indeed. Hype Train done restarted, ladies and gentlemen. Hype Train done restarted. TJ in the building. Let's go down the list. Say hello to the people who's in the house. Jaden, TC, Brandon in the house. The Creator, Kasha. How is it going? Deviant, what's going on? Mr. Nobody. Danny, YFN, Trey in the building. Mr. All Days Off, Justin, Derek, Kenny, Jada Kid, 40 Cal, K-Dub, KT Chris, Dan Broody, with your sus ass, always showing love. I appreciate you, but don't show love in that particular kind of way. You can show love to different type of people. Like, wait, if that's what you into. Hey, Big Grizzly Bear, Stealth Mode in the house, DHB, EXP Neo. What's going on, Virgo Kid? Always showing love. Dante, Sierra, as always. Black Hood, Dusty Turtle. Duty. What's good? Both side stories. Ayers. Yoshi in the house. What's happening? Malone, how is it going? Yoshi said it was a little wild to see that nobody in the AFC has clinched a playoff berth yet. That just shows how difficult the AFC has been this year. And funny enough, as tough as the AFC has been and how incredibly mediocre the NFC has been, I think the AFC has blown more winnable games in clutch situations. And when I say blown games, it's not to say that the opposing team got like handed a layup and they did nothing in earning the victory. But we've seen time and time again, teams absolutely crumble when the game is on the line. No disrespect, Sierra, but your Vikings not attacking the football cost them the game. The Bears earlier today, not attacking the football cost them the game. And that's a individual type of situation where you willfully cost yourself the game. It's not to say the opposing team ain't do what needed to be done to go and win the doggone game, but you gotta say something about a squad just making bonehead decisions, bro. T-Law, what's going on? Lamar, watch out for that banana. Indeed, that man was slipping on that. About like 3 Ravens been slipping on that field. What's going on in Jacksonville? When I was in Miami, earlier on in the week, when there was heavy, winds and shit, I don't know if it was crazy rain that done went down in America's Peninsula, but I'm pretty sure it rains frequently down in Florida where you have them traveling storms or whatever the case just so happened to be. Why the fuck everybody slipping this evening? What's happening? It's wet out there? Good Lord. What's her name that they were talking about on that y'all done let me in on? What was shorty name? Miss B Nasty? Miss B Nasty down in Florida? Is she on the field? Is Miss B Nasty out there on the field? Aiden in the house. What's going on? Hey, Sierra, you better relax, all right? Because I know we mentioned Miss B Nasty. You better not get over here and start acting nasty. But I said it's grass. I mean, it is grass out there. Don't get me wrong. It is grass. Some motherfuckers will slip, especially when it's wet. But it can get a little wild out there. Whole lot of secretion on that field. Wow, that's interesting. Scramble for the football done turned into an intentional grounding. I know Baltimore is sick. Get Justin Tucker ready unless you happen to see some heroics this evening. We Rupt, you're absolutely correct. There's only one person who we can blame as the culprit who done led to the field ended up looking like that. And I'm pretty sure y'all know who the culprit is. It's none other than...
Who's that Pokemon? It's Squirtle!
Squirtle.
Santos Escobar.
Both of them motherfuckers. Stash Ketchum, how fitting. Stash Ketchum shows up once Squirtle is apprehended. You said you're 2 months into your weight loss journey, officially down 22 pounds. Hey! You love to see it. Hey, claps in the chat. Clap emoji in the chat. W Ketchum. Or I should just say W's, because motherfuckers gonna mess around and spell it wrong. But W Stash Ketchum. But you said I've been one of the biggest influencers to aiding in your weight loss journey. Just wanted to show some love. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Let's show you the same love that you showing us, man. And when I say us, it's a whole community. It's all of us together. I'm glad you've been able to be down 22 pounds. And guess what? The new year is in exactly, 2 weeks. Well, 2 weeks and a few hours. Because ultimately, if you go 2 weeks into the future, it's going to end up just being New Year's Eve at 8:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I want to do something. January, we should probably do like a, maybe we could even start from within said a Discord with the Clangin' and Bangin' channel where we could do like a daily, a check-in for like workout and everything like that. I don't know if we're going to set up with the same challenge to where we all doing the same shit because everybody's in a different spot in the fitness journey. But I'd love to do something so we could all keep track for like first 6 months of the year, maybe the first quarter, just to see where we could get your, collectively as a group. That'd be pretty doggone cool. So who knows? I'll figure it out. We'll see what we could come up with. But that's dope, man. I'm happy for you. 22 pounds down. Love to see it. Trey Porter put 5 on and said, what's the best sports podcast out right now?
You don't find that
for you,
suspicious?
it's What It Is and Nightcap.
You don't find that suspicious?
I think it probably is the two of those because Nightcap's growth is probably the fastest rising sports, podcast that's ever been created. Because Chad Johnson and Shannon Sharp are two of the biggest fucking personalities. And to keep it real with you, if Shannon never went to Undisputed and they tried to do this shit in like 2016, it would have flopped. But after all those years on Undisputed and the past few months over on First Take, man, Nightcap is definitely number one. And is what it is with Cam and Mace. People forget it's actually a sports, podcast. So I would have them at 2 as well. All the smoke, no disrespect to those brothers, but I think they fell all the way to fuck off. Pivot isn't necessarily a sports podcast. I Am Athlete wasn't necessarily that either, but they completely fell off. Raw Room, who's in the Raw Room? Oh, what's his name? Jeff Teague. I sound like fucking, what was that dude? Porky Pig, what's his name? I forget his name. Jeff Teague's podcast, hilarious. Hilarious. Who else got a pod that's out right now? Paul Pierce. No, is it KG's? KG certified? I think that one's there too, as well. 5150, is that really a sports pod? Ain't that with Corey Holcomb? Last I remember, I don't believe it was, but somebody could correct me if I'm wrong because I haven't seen shit in forever. Oh, New Heights would be at number 3 because you can't deny New Heights, growth. So New Heights would have to be there. I Am Real done said Club 520. Yeah, I believe that's the name of Teague's podcast, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, Anonymous Gifted and gave out 5 gifts. Love to see it. I appreciate that. That's love. All right. Giving out gifts. Oh, Big Fat Paulie, what's good? But yeah, very, very good sports podcasts that are out right now. And kudos to the retired players or active players like Patrick Beverly's podcast. I've only seen a lot of clips of a ton of these podcasts. I haven't watched them all in its entirety. But Nightcap and Is What It Is would probably be number 1 and 2, in my opinion. Lucas put 279 on and said, who replaces Tomlin if he gets fired? I don't believe Tomlin will get fired. I think it's going to be a mutual, stepping away. And truly, in my opinion, I think for Tomlin, if there was ever a time to walk away with your dignity, it would be now. Because unless you plan to do a full 180 and start to enforce shit or maybe change up stuff or go back to the same sort of stuff that you did when you first took over the team, I think it's time for him to dip. And I just can't envision a circumstance where Pittsburgh fires him. But I want a coach who can immediately come in and establish an attitude and a culture about them. And despite the fact that a lot of people don't really like, I don't want to say a lot of people don't really like Jim Harbaugh, but I would love if Jim Harbaugh can go to that squad because for one, you're going to have a attitude about the team. I want a coach who comes in and provides an identity for the team. I'm tired of what I'm seeing on Sundays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Mondays. So get me a coach who can establish culture. Beyblade said you had a phenomenal wrestling tournament yesterday, went 4-1, and you got 3rd place. Hey, W in the chat for Beyblades. W in the chat for Beyblades. Look at that. You love to see it. Congratulations, brother. Hey, that's a medal. Or do they give out medals in wrestling? I think they do. Yeah, so that's a medal, man. 3rd place, although we always strive for 1st, but 4-1, and you're leaving with something. All right, you're leaving with something. So W for you, brother. W for you. Love to see that.
You don't find that suspicious?
Aya said, which team do I think will be the next available coaching spots? You think the Bears and Falcons? Here's what's interesting. The Bears, I don't know if they're going to fire Eberflus. They might, but I don't think he'll be the first one to get fired. Arthur Smith. I think he's definitely going to be gone. However, the Falcons are still alive right now. So since that's the case, things can be prolonged. Ron Rivera will probably be the next one out. And now that they're eliminated from playoff contention, I think he'll get future endeavored on Monday. Oh, Akira done gave out 6 gifts. Love to see it. Love to see it, my mans. I appreciate you, dog. Jabbar said you didn't mention one coach that would be incredible for us, and that's Eric Bieniemy. Oh, only reason why I didn't say that is I don't know, like with coordinators, if you go somewhere for a year, and then I don't know if he signed like a longer contract with the Commanders or whatever the case may be, but I'd bring in Bieniemy. We need an offensive-minded coach. Whoa, Tomlin to the Bronx Booty Warriors. Hold on, wait a minute. Connor, what part of the game is this? Hold on, wait a minute. Bronx Booty Warriors, what team is that? Sir, what team is that? Hold on. What's going on? My thoughts on the NFL today. Cowboys got punched.
You don't find that suspicious?
Now, here's the thing. This doesn't
find
mean
that
that the Cowboys
suspicious?
got exposed. This doesn't mean
You
that the
don't find
Cowboys are
that
overrated.
suspicious?
Let's keep in mind, the Bills are a very good football team that just have lost in clutch situations this year. Like those 50-50 one-score games this season, they've taken more L's than they've taken W's. And that's ultimately why, they haven't had a very good record per se. So they're not a trash team. However, to get dominated the way they got dominated is a little concerning. But that'll happen when you're on a run. And moreover, if there's any cause to pause that I would have for Dallas is you can win at home, but can you win on the road? You can win at home, but can you win on the road? Because you're undefeated at home, but you're kind of on the road. Oh, Austin done gave out 1 gift. Love to see it. And another anonymous gifter gave out another gift.
Suspicious?
And now we are 10
don't
away
find
from
that
the goal
suspicious?
for this evening.
You don't find that suspicious?
My thoughts on the Broncos. Ooh, they done quelled down on that steam. But if they could just pick up where they left off next week, I think they're fine. The Lions just played a magnificent game. And believe it or not, this is exactly what Detroit needed because the last 6 weeks, the Lions had looked terrible, bro. All right, let's go, Trevor. Let's see what they have in store. Yeah, dump that. Oh, wow, no hands. Come on now, Etienne. You got to catch that. Thoughts on the Saints? Well, you beat a Giants team, so you keep yourself pacing with with Tampa Bay, Atlanta absolutely screwing themselves, and primarily Desmond Ridder continuing to just be Desmond Ridder is incredible to me. If that man is still in a Falcons uniform next year, I have no clue what management's doing over there. But as for the Saints, I have no real opinion at this moment. I still think that Tampa will win the division, but I don't know. Does New Orleans and Tampa Bay play each other at the end of the year, or have they already played each other twice? Because it's looking like it's going to come down to them, because I have no faith in Atlanta to squeeze themselves into that shit. Oh, Peyton said you moved into your own place. Oh, word? That's what's up. Congratulations. You feel lonely. Now, let me ask you a question. This place that you moved into, right? Because you left your parents' house. Is it in the Bronx? Did you get an apartment in the Bronx? Mark Jackson Patuon said, can't believe Mooney dropped the game win. Oh, my God. It was in his chest. It literally was. And remember what I always say. There should be a rebound guy on. Because think about it. If you send out 5 pass catches, right? 2 should go attack the ball. 3 should stay on ricochet duty. Mooney is right there on ricochet duty. And here's what didn't make any sense. Oh, my God. This motherfucker doinked it. You got to be kidding me. Come on, Brandon McManus. Jeez Louise. But Mooney, and I'm going to talk about it in the commentary. Mooney literally had the ball, hit his hands, fall into his chest, When it was bouncing forward, never swing your foot up. Never. Anybody who understands the velocity of the football or things of that, moreover, with the defender that's around you, never swing your foot up. Swing it to the side. Try to keep that football balanced. Don't put it airborne again. He absolutely choked, bruh. That shit was sad. That shit was sad. Oh, DJ B Silly just re-subscribed. I appreciate you. He said the tribal chief has arrived. Peyton said, as for the apartment, oh, it's still in the Bronx. Won't lie. The goal in the future is to get one of the other 3 boroughs. Hey, man, just keep grinding, man. Keep grinding. Oh, Lord, Dante already on the yawn counter. Yo, why is my back, Jack? Well, then again, I've been sitting here all fucking day, so that makes sense. Devin C. put 5 on, said the Titans season is over. I think we should shut down Will Levis. You've seen what he can do as a QB. You don't want to see him behind that O-line anymore. I don't know about shutting down Will Levis because you want to at least know what you have moving forward. It's not like college where, you know, you could just sit somebody down. But I think these will be the last 3 games for Mike Vrabel if he doesn't mess around and get, you know, fired this evening. The Asgardian Berserker put 2 on, said, doink, haha, go Ravens. Hey, man, we'll see how things play out for your squad. Is that chair comfortable? It was before. Not as comfortable as it was before. I think it's ran its course.
You don't find that suspicious?
I think the chair has ran its course.
You
Let me
don't
just slide
find
this
that
one
suspicious?
a little bit more forward so I can lean back.
10 subscriptions to the community.
Austin done gave out 10 gifts. Oh, Lord, to get us to our goddamn goal. You love to see it. Look at Austin being a man of the community. You love to see it. We have made it to the finish line on all of the subscribers for the evening. Where is Tyrese when you need him? So the chat can take a moment to say,
Congratulations! Oh my God.
congratulations!
Congratulations! Oh my God.
Congratulations! All right. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. We done made it to the goal. Lead right now still 3-0 in favor of the Ravens in this high-powered AFC battle, where Jacksonville looks to improve to the number 3 seed.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh, we got to set a new dog on.
You don't find that suspicious? The
C_O_gifted.
We did it. We did it. Oh, we did it. We did it. All right.
Cook's Tour 4 Games 20 just subscribed for 2 months.
I appreciate you. Just resubscribe. You love to see it. Oh, we got another batch of gifts. Sierra gave out 5 gifts. And Cookster for Games 20 resubscribe. Said, hey, Chiseled, tonight's your sub anniversary on Twitch. Your YouTube, unfortunately, got deleted, but you're glad you're here with me on Twitch. Hope you have a great night. I appreciate you.
Subscription to Dante Powell 1993.
Oh, look, Sierra giving out even more gifts. Even more gifts. And donations. Where's Dr. Umar when you need him? Why am I turning different colors? What's happening? Why I started changing colors? What's happening? Where's Dr. Umar when I need him? So we can talk about giving out gifts.
Donations. 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 donations, gifts, 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 more gifts, more gifts.
Oh, now it's okay. That's a little interesting. Why? I'm still turning different colors. Turning different colors for some reason. Why is that? That's a little interesting. Yeah, I'm like a Smurf up this motherfucker. I don't know why, but here we are. Here we are. I am a Smurf. Call me Adonis Smurf. Actually, don't do that. That sounds disgusting. Hey, Adonis Smurf. That's stupid. But Jacksonville football, ladies and gentlemen, I think they're going to score here. Last time they had an unfortunate miss on a field goal. I don't think that's going to happen this time. I don't think that's going to happen this time. Yeah, I think that one more play, then we enter fourth. I said fourth, into the second quarter. Adonis is such a strong name. Indeed it is. Big Fat Paul, he said, oh, shit, Bishop Sycamore. Oh, Lord. It's probably just on my side. Well, there it is. If I'm turning green and blue up this motherfucker, maybe it's just on my end. Ron Rivera, new head coach for the Falcons. Now, I think Rivera would take time off. I don't think he's going to immediately get right back into coaching. Want the Steelers to bring back AB. Oh, by the way, AB just graduated. AB just graduated. Dante said top 3 strip clubs. I couldn't tell you. I've only been to 2 strip clubs ever in my life, and I've been to a strip club on 3 different occasions. So I went to, I think, the same one twice as I was invited to all. I never just willfully said, yo, let me go to the strip club. I was just invited. I'm like, yo, where we going? They're like, yeah, we popping out to the strip club. I'm like, where? Okay. But I believe the name in Atlanta was Vivid Strip Club. I think that was the name, Vivid Strip Club. And then it was some Cuban joint in Miami years ago. I said years ago. This shit was last year. What's wrong with me? I went after the conference final between Miami and Boston. So I went to two different strip clubs, but that was it. I'm not a strip club person. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I am not a strip club person. Was Antonio Brown in college? Of course he was. How do you think he made it to the NFL? You would have had to go to college at least to make it to that point. But he graduated from Central Michigan University. Fun fact, I played one game in Central University Field when I was in Central Michigan University Field when I was in college. My stats on that field, whole lot of cardio, and a penalty for a block in the back, which was a clean block. You don't get many pancakes as a wide receiver, but when you do, referees like to somehow either call holding, which I've never been called for in my life, or a block in the back, which was some horse shit. Doesn't make any sense. I caught you from the side, man. But kudos to Antonio Brown. And also, he was a teammate of J.J. Watt there. Before J.J. Watt went over to Wisconsin, and Antonio Brown departed to go to, I forget where he transferred to. No. He stayed there the whole time. I'm bugging. He never left. Beyblade said, not only did you do good, but your team placed first overall in the top 25 teams that were there, finished with 360 points, or 380 points. Second team ended with 260. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Y'all was out there dominating. What college did I go to? Alfred State, upstate New York. But it was like we just played in the stadium because we played against some team that was out there in who the fuck did we play? We played somebody in the damn stadium. I forget who we played. All I know is we lost. Did we lose? Yeah, I think we lost that game. Payne said, tell us our stats. Hey, listen. They don't need to know my college stats. Come on now. Yeah, because we try. What's New York like? Well, New York City, very fast city. But it's all right. Upstate New York was incredibly slow, but it was interesting. Y'all don't need to know my college stats. Come on, man. I don't need people feeling bad, that I didn't make it to the league, But let me tell you something right now. Oh, did it freeze? Am I still here? You said did it crash? I disappeared. Dante said did the stream crash? What happened? Oh no, we good. Okay, yeah. So let me tell you something right now. All right. You want to know some statistics? I got you right now. Listen. Prepare yourself. Strap in. They used to call me Mr. Move the Sticks. They used to call me the referee's worst nightmare because they always had to do cardio when I was on the field. Listen, let me tell you something right now. All right, y'all ready? Y'all strapped in? Y'all seated? 4 catches, 34 yards. Let me tell you something right now. My college statistic, 4 catches, 34 yards. I move sticks, 3 first downs. Don't ever tell me nothing. No drops, 100% catch, completions. Always on the field. I was a dude they didn't want to see. Let me tell you something right now. You saw 85 coming onto the field. They said, shit, first down coming. In some of the games. The other times, they didn't worry about old 85 because I was out here running around, putting my hands up, quarterback throwing the other way. I said, God damn. Yeah. It wasn't too sweet. I'm a motherfucker who had straight up cardio up that motherfucker. It was bad, bro. It was bad. But I was a true possession receiver. True possession receiver. Let me tell you something right now. All right. They used to call me Move the Chain. You know what? I ain't gonna say that. Malcolm and Martin would rise from the grave and have something to say about me. I can't say nothing. I ain't gonna say it. God damn, that was dark. I ain't gonna say it. But 3rd and 6 right now for Jacksonville. No, I played corner. In college. No, I say college, in high school. High school, I played every doggone position under the sun except quarterback and lineman, of course. But in college, I just played wide receiver. That was pretty much it. Now, I wasn't a special team specialist. I didn't play special teams since I was in high school. Yeah, Mahomes might want to call. I mean, I ain't run no route in years, but Mahomes give me a call now. I'm no different than Cardarius Toney. Lucas put 279 on, said most crushing loss as a player. Oh, my last game in high school. By far, my last game in high school. There is no pain like that I had ever than that. Oh, no, I ain't play no kicker either. I never really counted that. All right, Brandon McMahon is 55-yard field goal. The kick is, oh, my God, it's wide left. Yo, this man keep missing, bro. What's good with him? Get ready for unemployment, buddy. What's wrong with him? The fuck is he doing? Whoa, D. Rick, let me tell you something right now. I didn't get that free education. I've told the story before. I went to college on what was considered I can't even say I went to college on the backing of said scholarship. I didn't find out I had it until graduation day because I had an academic scholarship, right? But it was a portional academic scholarship. So essentially all they did was, how much did they cover? It was like $3,500. Like it was something, mind you, it's still money, right? But it was $3,500 that they covered for the first, semester or whatever the hell they said they was going to cover, right? Now, here's where the catch was. And those who have heard the story before, here's where the catch was. Evidently, I had to be a dean's list or what is it, honor roll. I had to maintain a 3.5 or higher. I never knew until the final week of the first semester. You know what my GPA was? 3.44. 3.44. And you know what that means? 3.44 means what? You have to round down. You can't round up. If I had a 3.5, I'd have messed around and kept the damn scholarship. They would have kept paying at least 3.5, $3,500 towards the doggone shit. 3.44. I will never forget when I found out. My academic advisor, he used to play D-line at UConn. His name was Professor Fuller, but I forget his first name. He used to play D-line at the University of Connecticut. He called me in. It was the last, it was fuck. This was a week after Sis Adonis's birthday. So this is like the first week of December. I come in and he's like, hey, just wanted to inform you, you know, I think finals week was currently getting ready to start or whatever. He's like, yeah, just wanted to inform you about your scholarship. I'm over here like, oh, okay. And mind you, when I went over there, I'm like, all right, it's not that much. Like my parents still got to fucking pay. I got to take out student loans, all this shit, right? I never knew until the fucking finals week. And you know what's crazy? I passed all but one of my finals with A's. Even if I had gotten an A on the 1B that I had gotten, I would have still ended up with the same fucking grade in all my classes. I was tight. That shit was pain, bro. Yo, that is a nice looking stadium, but I'm not a big fan of that goddamn pool. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. What these dudes doing? So I still need answers. How do you qualify to get into that damn pool, bro? Yeah, but I lost a scholarship because of that, because I was no longer academically eligible because I went from a 3.44 down to a 3 point. Well, I went from a 3.44, so I had to round down to a 3.4 rather than maintain a 3.5. I had no clue. So I still had to pay out of my pocket, which I was already paying. Like, my parents never was able to go a semester without having to pay that bread. And mind you, as little as, you know, we had to pay, it was still a lot. Like, I've never been one to talk about, you know, having a struggle or miss meals or all the other stuff. I never had that, you know, sort of unfortunate sort of situation. But it wasn't like shit was squeaky clean and able to just go pass by and shit like that. Jay the Kid said you would have left school. Now, here's what's funny. That's one of the reasons of why when I had my conversation with my business law professor, when he had pulled me to the side and said, yo, you might want to consider going into entertainment. I'm like, the fuck you mean? I got a B+ in your class. You're making it seem like I'm stupid up this motherfucker. He's like, nah, I just think you got a future in entertainment. The reason why I switched my degree from a 4-year to a 2-year was, why the fuck would I stay here for an additional couple of years? If now you're telling me you see something in me here, and I came up with this entire, you know, plan on how I plan to break into entertainment or do whatever the fuck it is that I want to do. Oh, shit, interception, huge pick. All right, Jenkins, way to make a play. But it made no sense for me to stick around. And moreover, I'm paying loans out this motherfucker, and I'm looking at my parents like, yo, y'all ain't got no bread, so, you know, it's better if I just dip. So that's what I ended up doing. I ended up leaving. I got my associates. I got something. Like, you know how many people drop out of college? I'm leaving with something. So I got something. Sushi World also subscribed 7 minutes ago. I apologize for not seeing it a little bit earlier, but shout out to you as well. We are 7 subs away from our goal. Lamar took a chance there. And you want to know what's interesting? He never saw Jenkins because he initially was trying to see if he could escape. So he took his eyes off, and then when he looked back at Aguilar, he was like, oh, that's one of the throws he wish he had back. But for Jacksonville, you must finish with points here, primarily a touchdown. Because you missed 2 field goals, that's not good. Great fucking tackle right there. K-Dub said, I'm a hold down ahead of you. Damn, my bad. Jay the Kid said, at least I got something out of it. Right. I mean, I don't necessarily use said degree. Like, I remember a small amount of everything that I had learned in college for the most part. The experience, like I always said, I thought when I was going to college, it was going to be like Blue Mountain State. Because when I was in high school, I was watching the show when it had came out and everything. I'm like, oh, I guess that's what college is going to be. It wasn't. I didn't go to no large university, so it was never that fucking, you know, experience. But it was all right. It was all right for what it was worth. It was my major, business administration. And then I had dualed in well, not necessarily dualed. I think I switched from business administration to sports management, or I went from sports management to business administration. I forget whichever one the case was, but I ended up getting that, what was it, business and science or some shit like that? I don't know. All right, 3rd and 5 here. Wow, Ingram's not going to have enough. Well, what are they going to do? Well, you got to punt the football. That's a damn shame. the best case scenario right now for Jacksonville is pin these motherfuckers into. Oh no, Doug Peterson's gonna keep the offense on there. Hold on, wait a minute. They're gonna keep the offense on the field. Well, I'll be damned. I'm the change the Steelers need. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because I'm going to get in people's faces. Let me tell you something right now. If I was hired or even brought around the Pittsburgh Steelers locker room, I am making a beeline for Deontay Johnson and George Pickens. I'm making a beeline for Deontay Johnson and George Pickens. And when I tell you I'm getting in them motherfuckers' face, you going to have to pull me up out. I don't care if I get jumped by the two of them and they fuck me up. I'm getting in their face, bro, because there ain't no fucking way. There ain't no fucking way. There's one thing you can't coach, and that's effort. And these motherfuckers is willfully not taking care of business, bro. Deontay Johnson refusing to showcase effort after plays or even try to block nobody. George Pickens don't want to fucking block nobody. Moreover, interception for the second time from bitch-ass Mitch Trubisky throws a doggone pick. And then this man, George Pickens, running towards the fucking bench instead of going to make a tackle. How you run straight line? The defender is going this way with your football. You're not even going to try to make the tackle? Funny enough, he made the tackle on the first pick. He went out of his way to not attempt to do it on the second. That shit's ridiculous. Now, second down right now for Jacksonville. They went for it on fourth. They picked up the first down. Cynthia, I appreciate you. You said you love watching me. Well, I love watching you watch me in the chat. I appreciate you. Lil G said, I'm about to be the Haitian Urban Meyer. Oh, nah. I don't know about all that. I ain't going to be caught, cheating publicly. Allegedly. Boxy Brown said, did Gus Edwards really run the Chiseled Adonis over in high school? Well, I told the story before. I'll keep it relatively brief. I don't want to keep, keep going back into it. It wasn't necessarily a ran over. It's more like he survived the contact, but ran over sounds more sexy. So, there was that. Third game of my junior year. He was a sophomore. I'm 1 year older than him. How good are the Packers doing? Well, the Packers is looking like it's clipped because they needed to get this W today and they didn't. So it's looking like it could be very clipped for them. 3rd and 1. Oh, no, I don't like the idea to throw, but they did pick up the first down. Now they got that fresh set of downs, but they need to finish in the end zone. Right now is where you unleash Travis Etienne. Beyblade said, you live in upstate New York, so you got a question. What was the furthest upstate I've ever been? That's a good question. I've never actually been in Buffalo. I was in college in Alfred. I've been to Rochester. I played a game there. I passed through Syracuse. And I think that's pretty much, I've drove through New York to get to Canada, but yeah, I think that's probably the furthest. I'd have to say is probably Alfred. CB said a defensive kind of game. All right. If only the Jags kicker didn't pull a Cody Parkey. That's an absolute fact. If only he didn't. Because these kinds of games, the points really fucking matter. Because guess what? If Brandon McManus made both these field goals, the Jags have an opportunity to make this a 2-possession game. There was a doink, and then there was a miss. Clarence said you'd like to congratulate the Cowboys for being the accident waiting to happen. Indeed, they are the accident waiting to happen, but I wouldn't say this evening today was the accident yet. The accident comes later in the postseason. This was just they got beat. They got dominated. Last week, they dominated Philly. This week, they get dominated. That's the beautiful thing about football, but now it's time to regroup. And if I'm Dallas, I got to figure out why the fuck I cannot play my style of football on the road. Oh, did he just throw that out of bounds? That's atrocious. Napoleon put 20 on it. Said, what's my take on Purdy and the 49ers? I think they're the best team in the NFL. I think they're the best team in the NFL. I predict them to win the Super Bowl. And truly, barring injury, there's no holes on this team. None. Unless you have a Kyle Williams 2011 situation where special teams absolutely fails you, I cannot envision a circumstance where, oh my God, he just dropped the football. What the hell? Nobody touched him. Yeah, Jacksonville's losing this game, bro. 2 missed field goals and a fumble. How the fuck does that happen? What the hell? Yo. How does that happen, bro? How does that happen, bro? Butterfingers. Yes, for those who did not know what my predictions was, I answered it on Thursday, again on Saturday, and I'll answer it the third time here. Remember, I always said week 15 is when I would give you my predictions for who I have in the AFC Championship and then ultimately in the postseason, or I should say for the Super Bowl. So, in the AFC Championship, it will be Baltimore, Kansas City. I have Baltimore going over and representing the AFC in the Super Bowl. Then in the NFC Championship, although the preseason prediction was to have, Detroit representing one half of the NFC in that NFC Championship, I just don't see them messing around and getting past, San Francisco, because that's who they're going to have to play if they make it to the divisional round, because it's either going to be Philly or Dallas at that number 5 slot, and they're going to play each other in the divisional round. So I don't see Detroit beating them. Now, if Detroit was going to get in a situation where they play against Dallas or Philly, I'll give them the upset alert. But as far as I'm concerned, it's going to be San Francisco versus Dallas or Philly in the NFC Championship, and I think it'll probably be Dallas, depending on if Dallas plays at home. If Dallas is on the road when they play Philly, it's going to be Philly versus San Francisco rematch NFC Championship. But either way, I've got San Francisco going to the Super Bowl, defeating Baltimore, rematch for Super Bowl 47, and they win their 6th Lombardi, joining both Pittsburgh and New England as the 2 franchises with 6 Super Bowl championships. STR said, you used to love McManus with the Broncos. By the way, did I watch Stephen A. Smith's podcast? I don't watch outside of clips. I don't have much time now to watch, podcasts in its entirety. But I see some clips on Twitter whenever he's responding to tweets or if he has like a take on something. Dallas ain't getting in, it's Philly. Well, it depends on who's because here's the thing, right? If Dallas wins the division, if Philly loses tomorrow, because I don't know if y'all saw the news, but Jalen Hurts is downgraded to questionable. He's not out, but he's downgraded to questionable. If Philly were to mess around and lose, right? And Dallas now has the best record in the NFC East and wins the division, and they have home field advantage, at least for the first 2 weeks, I think Dallas can mess around and make it to the NFC Championship. Because San Francisco, their kryptonite, will be the number 1 seed. Oh, wow. Great breakup, almost right into the hands of Josh Allen, the superior Josh Allen. Yeah, he's downgraded because of an illness, indeed. But he's still questionable, so he might play. Dante said, did I see the clip of Unc and Ocho talking about eating ass? Not in its entirety. All I saw was something where Chad Johnson was talking about putting, what was it, whipped cream or something on booty cheeks. I'm like, oh, nah, this man is wilding. You don't mix food there. I don't know about all that. That dude's wilding, man. Oh, false start. Whoa, false start. This man, the guard was bouncing at Biggity, bro. You can't do that. This man damn near twerking at the line. They didn't throw no false start. Hey, yo, hold on, wait a minute. Butter syrup and ketchup on toes, that man bugging, son. That man's bugging.
Oh, yeah.
Who like condiments like that anyway? That dude's bugging, son. Let me tell you something right now. You should never whip out ketchup inside the bedroom. I don't care what you got going on. Under no circumstances should there be ketchup in the bedroom. I just that's not something I could get behind. I'm sorry. Oh, Lamar gonna have to use his legs. Get back out. You lost contain. It's clipped. Oh no, great job. What a catch by Bateman. That's how you extend the damn play. What about Mustard? Hell no. What y'all on? D Slick said talking about Miss B Nasty is still top tier jokes. Indeed it was, bro. That shit was hilarious. Ranch is fine though. What you talking about? Ranch? Yo, y'all wildin'. Personally, I don't think you should have something. I don't think you should have food inside the bedroom. Ice cubes, that don't count. But I don't think you should have food in that area, bro. Mess around, somebody get a fucking infection up this motherfucker. I bet it than me. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Personally, I ain't doing it. Darren. Oh, what's going on, brother? You done say fire Arthur Smith, 2024 draft Jaden Daniels next QB. Hey, I got no problem with that. Arthur Smith do need to go. I think he will get fired. And there's some QBs who's going to be coming out in this draft. So there should be a number of different teams that try to move up in the draft. Captain Fierce. Say, hey, Adonis, also Ravens better not lose twice. Indeed, they better not lose twice. Because Cleveland will mess around and get them. Like the Ravens may be the best team in the AFC, but it's not a runaway now. Like everything is still competitive for the most part. Yeah, people be wilding, bro. I saw somebody on Twitter talking about, yeah, I like to put steak in the pussy. I'm like, this guy is bugging. Son. He's like, yeah, man, ain't nothing like some filet mignon with a side of cooch. I'm like, yo, this guy is bugging, son. Like, I don't understand. At what point did you even try to explore that? You get a gourmet meal and you on some, all right, darling, yo, spread your legs. Like, what? Why? You take a bite, then a lick, then a bite. I don't understand. Motherfucker, so this harlot's talking about, yeah, let me put some cream filling. I'll put some ice cream filling on top of the appendage, and then I'll just suck and blow away. Ma'am, you trying to get diabetes? Like, what's the... Y'all can't just have sex regularly? We're approaching the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. Very fast first half, but I already expected that. Yeah, Peyton, you're right. I've had it. Everyone's getting a timeout. Anthony put 5 on it. Said, someone whip out the mustard / ketchup in the bedroom. You got to run because you're really getting eaten. Whoa, wait a minute. Son stepped in there with Jeffrey Dahmer. Welcome to the damn consumption of your body. You never really had the fruit roll up on the appendage? Oh, nah, I ain't doing all that. First off, I haven't seen a fruit roll up in years. Now, that's something that dissolves, so I can understand something like that.
14 grams of crack.
Like you give somebody some edible undergarments, then stuff like that, I understand. But if you got cooked food and you involve in that in the midst of the bedroom, some ain't right. We're now at the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen, as Baltimore is threatening to make this a 2-possession game because Trevor Lawrence got butterfingers on his hands. ARJ or RJ said, your scholarship story, never thought I'd hear 3.44 considered as academically ineligible. Because evidently my scholarship was predicated on maintaining whether it was honor roll. No, Dean's List I think is like 3.8. So honor roll is 3.5. I forget. So I guess it was predicated on that. I did not know. Because even when I graduated in high school, I still have an award till this day. It's at my it's downstairs where it's the academic award for the football team. I had like the highest GPA on the football team. Like that, I guess that's what got me the scholarship. But I had no clue I had to maintain the 3.5. They just say, hey, you got a scholarship. Woohoo, yay. I never knew there was a terms and agreements up there, motherfucker. I knew I couldn't fall into academic probation. But I didn't know there was that. So here it is. Matthew said Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, or Katana and Caden. Oh, I'm Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Because I really love everything that Chelsea Green's doing. I actually really enjoy her character. Because she's putting a lot of work into it. A lot of work into it. Piper Niven just has to exist. But Chelsea Green's doing her thing. No, legit, there was no terms and agreement. Like, legit, there was no terms and agreements for the son bitch. I didn't know there was because they ain't tell me nothing. They're like, all right, yo, you got that Scott. I'm like, all right, cool. Woohoo. Well, hold on. Mayo and peanut butter. Listen, if somebody busts out some mayo and peanut butter inside the goddamn bedroom, somebody got to get, taken care of. Whoa, hey, Grizzly, you got to relax. What you talking about your appendage? This man bring up some female wrestlers. This man over here talking about, ooh, I feel a grow in my pants. What's going on, sir? You need to relax. Do I think Kenny Pickett is going to have to make it or break it next year? Well, yeah, Austin, because guess what? This year you have the excuse of injury and having Matt Canada for half a season. You no longer have any excuses. So if we give you the entirety of next year, you better fucking perform. And moreover, Pittsburgh better go out there and start getting somebody to, get somebody up in there. Because what they have going on right now, it's not a recipe of victory. Somebody thought they was Will Levis over here. 2 minutes left. Pass sales incomplete. Son was looking over to Bateman. Couldn't get the catch there. Second down. WLP just resubscribed with Prime for 3 months. I appreciate you. Now we are 6 subs away from the goal. Is Brady coming back? Nah, Brady's not coming back at 50 just to say he did it. Brady might be the first quarterback to ever come out of retirement after making the Hall of Fame. However, I don't think he would do it at that age. I think there's a 1 more year window for Brady to come out. If Brady sits 2 years, there's no way he's coming back. Next year, maybe. And tell you the truth, if I was Pittsburgh, I would try to fucking see if you could recruit Brady. But you still need to beef up the O-line, but I would try to recruit Brady. I'll let bygones be bygones for everything that happened in the past. Oh, my skin is peeling. But I think Brady could be the first quarterback who can ever go into the Hall of Fame and then come out of retirement. T.O. was trying to do it as the first player to ever come out of retirement. Kurt Warner also had an offer, but he didn't do it. I would have been recruiting Brady like a motherfucker if I was Pittsburgh. Like, remember what I said. I'd rather have a has-been than a never has. I'd take Dan Fouts right now in his elderly age than fucking have to watch Kenny Pickett, Mitch Trubisky, and fucking Mason Rudolph. Pittsburgh need to call Matt Ryan. I agree. Somebody got to get back there. It's time for the superior Josh Allen to make a play. 3rd and 1. You know they about to run. There's Gus Edwards right up the gut, first down. DJ B. Silly said the reason why the Titans got eliminated today is because Will Levis puts mayonnaise in his coffee. Why am I picking at the skin? Because it's in my mind now. Andrew Luck, ain't no way he's coming out of retirement. Dwayne put 5 on it. Said, can I please do a video of SpongeBob thinking the 49ers for what you mean? Thanking the 49ers for winning? To clinch a playoff spot? I don't think he would thank the 49ers. They got too much beef. Rivers, I'd give Rivers a call, but Rivers' only chance is if he has a chance to compete for a Super Bowl. He's not coming to a team that isn't actively having a chance to go to the Super Bowl, and Rivers not going to play the whole season. He'd rather just show up towards the postseason. Like, if I was Pittsburgh, I would have called the Rivers the moment that Kenny Pickett got hurt. But Rivers ain't doing it. Eli's completely done. You got to think about quarterbacks that done left but didn't necessarily want to go, and they still got some juice. But again, has-beens never has. Has-beens never has. In fact, if I was Pittsburgh, I'd try to trade for Matthew Stafford. We thought Stafford was on his last legs, and this might be his last season, or maybe they're going to move on to him. Nope, I promise you. Watch the Rams make the postseason and then make a little noise. Because believe it or not, I think Los Angeles can mess around and get Dallas. I don't think they'll get 49ers because the 49ers have always had their number. But I think they can mess around and get Dallas. Or they can mess around and get Philly. They could shock somebody. I'll tell you that right now. They could shock somebody. Philly in the first round, they're going to play against whoever. Philly or Dallas in the first round is going to play whoever the fuck wins the NFC mid, or I should say the NFC least, which just so happens to be the NFC South. So whether that's Tampa, whoever the fuck that is, they're going to get clapped by Dallas or Philly. Well, it depends, because I think Tampa could actually mess around and give somebody a run for their money. Although they are ass, but I think they could get that job done, depending on the matchup. Ooh, that lady's gorgeous. Good Lord. Triathlete. I'd like to swim in her waters. Now, oh, there's the pass. That's a touchdown. Oh, no, it's not. Steelers need some Fitzmagic. Nah, he retired. It's over for him. He ain't coming out. But yeah, no, Philly has looked suspect the entire year, and I've said it as well. Philly's they're nowhere near as good as they were last year. But whoever they play, whether it's them or Dallas, who they have to play in the first round against the NFC South, they're going to get them. Here's where things get interesting, because I believe the 49ers will clinch and will have the number 1 seed by the end of the year, right? Detroit, if they get the 2 seed, whoever they have to play, I think they get the W. Dallas or Philly, who could mess around and be the 3 seed, depending on how they finish out the season. If Detroit can win out and get the 2 seed, right? If they can win out and get the 2 seed, because if Philly wins out, then they'll mess around and be there. But if Detroit plays against the Rams, I think the Rams can mess around and get Detroit, because the Rams are very tricky, very tricky. Whoa, what the hell is Baltimore doing? He just backed them boys up. That's fucking stupid. What a goddamn idiot, bro. What are you doing? Why are you headbutting people at the goal line? It's 3-0 in the second quarter. This dumbass motherfucker rushing people and headbutting them. I hate undisciplined football players. What an idiot, bruh. What the hell are you doing bumping your goddamn head into people? For what reason? For what reason? The referee's right there. Score the touchdown first and do that shit so they can enforce it on the kickoff, because nobody gives a fuck. Why would you do that shit here?
You remind me of a jackass.
Simpson.
You remind me of a jackass.
Simpson.
You remind me of a jackass.
John Harbaugh probably looking at Simpson right now like,
is a no-good, lousy son of a bitch. That's exactly what he is. But he's a no-good bastard for what he did, and he ought to burn in hell for it.
I bet he in the huddle trying to tell his teammates right now, well, he was talking shit. Lamar Jackson looking at him right now like,
Shut up, bitch.
Oh, my God.
Gotta be kidding me, bro. What is that man doing? They better hope they score. They better hope they score anyway. Touchdown. It didn't matter. That's how you make a play. That's how you make up for it. That's how you make up for it. That's how you make up for it. Good Lord. He's so lucky that they were likely to bail them out, son. That man is so lucky he was able to get bailed out right there. Because if they had to leave with 3, he would have been getting chewed the fuck out on the sideline. The Brock said, what was my reaction to Rudolph getting hit in his head with his own helmet? Oh, the video's up. I was live during the game. Some of y'all know why I'm already smiling. I was live during the game. So since that was the case, my live reaction was there. So y'all could see it if you was to go to like the 2020 lives, you go search that joint, you'll be able to find it. Where is this joint? Hold on now. Ah, shit. Hold on, wait a minute. Where's this joint? Ah, there we are. Yeah. So when I saw Mason get hit in the head,
And I heard you had a concussion. How about another?
so when he got hit in the head,
And I heard you had a concussion. How about another?
it was quite an interesting, scenario. Shout out to Broken Brother Ball, man. Shout out to Broken Brother Ball. Oh, my God. We should have never played. Yo, listen. Y'all should have never introduced me to that damn after hours shit, bro. When I tell you, I will still, like, if I'm awake at 12 a.m., first thing that I play on my phone. I hope we keep having overtime, bro. I think this is like the 3rd consecutive week we got overtime in the NFL. Every single time you see the overtime in the NFL, just know once that 4th quarter and regulation's over, it's time for after hours. God damn. Mason Rudolph in the game?
And I heard you had a concussion. How about another?
Ah, shit. Oh, man. Never gets old. Never gets old. No, Peyton, you made the first one, right? Oh, it was all Peyton? I thought the second one was Broken Brother Ball. Shit, my bad. He just so happened to be the one who shared it. I thought the first one was you and the second one was him. My bad, dog. What do you know? Damn, Peyton working overtime. Hey, keep making more. I wonder how many after hours versions there was. How many after hours versions are there? Oh, Lord, Jordan Agnew making a return right here. He almost lost that football. Remember, a couple of years ago, he was the best return man in the game. Oh, the first one's Football 21. I bet. Bet. Yeah, Peyton done grabbed a Glock. He said, wait a minute, I made that joint. My apologies. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Cam Newton, funny enough, I put out a tweet. I'd love to see Cam Newton doing the shit. Clarence said, no commentary on Draymond putting Goldberg in a perfectly applied sleeper hole or punching Nurkic in the face. Draymond thinking he playing in the Wrestle Ball Association. I have a video, which is terribly, my mic shorted in the midst of the recording, and I didn't know until after the video was posted. So I would go back and repost it, but I already had fucking recorded it. So I'm like, well, I might as well just leave it up. But I have a video on the whole Gobert situation, but I don't have one on Nurkic. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit concerned to mess around and make a video on it. Because remember when the Rondo situation happened, like at least there was enough of a skirmish of what happened with the headlock. Maybe there wasn't enough to mess around and block it. But remember the Rondo and CP3 fight, and I got a strike for that shit. And legit, I'm in a position where by the end of the month, I might finally be strike-free and without warnings for the first time since before the pandemic. Like, I've been strike free. Like 2021, I think I went the whole 12 months, no strikes. Or was it 2022? It was either 2021 or 2022. No, it's 2022 because I got a strike in 2021 when I went to Arizona. But the warnings come off at the end of right after Christmas, right? And then the warnings come off right after Christmas. One of the other strikes came off today, and then the other one is during the 20. I hope Nancy's not listening, because then best believe within the next 2 weeks I'm messing around and get a strike, because every time I announce that I'm about to be strike free, somehow I get a strike. Funny how that works, YouTube. And hopefully I could get pushed right back into the algorithm, because I don't know if y'all ever noticed, but my subscribers have been very, very, it's been stagnated for some time. Once I mess around and get a strike. So I'm hoping that I could stay in good standing for the entirety of 2024. So with that being the case, the goal is to get to 1 million subscribers. I got to kind of try to avoid, getting any particular kind of strikes or whatever. So there is that. Dylan Brooks, Ime Udoka just got ejected. Oh, Lord. The fuck was they doing? $30 seconds left to go here in the half, ladies and gentlemen. 10-0 is the lead, but the story of the game is the mishaps of the Jacksonville Jaguars. 2 missed field goals, along with a fumble by Trevor Lawrence when nobody touched him. He just dropped the football while running. And they're in field goal range, too, by the way. I ain't noticed the word. What you mean? Oh, leave my motherfucking elbow. My bad, dog. Damn Rudy said top 5 return specialist. Top 5 return specialist ever. Devin Hester, Dante Hall, Joshua Cribbs, Cordell Patterson. Actually, okay. Cordell Patterson's the greatest kick returner of all time. Kick returner exclusively. But they're not giving him as much opportunity anymore. What a catch by Zay Jones. Good Lord. All right. Y'all got to get back on the ball. Y'all got to get back on the ball. Spike it, spike it, spike it. You need to spike it by 14 seconds. You got to spike it. You got to spike it. You got to spike it. Oh, my God. They're going to go run a play. Fuck the spike. They're just going to run a play. Fucking idiot. They're going to keep the clock running. Why would y'all do that? It's over. Y'all out of time. You fucking idiots. You fucking idiots. You fucking idiots. Yeah, Jacksonville's going to lose this game. What did I tell y'all? What I tell y'all earlier? They are the AFC, despite having 11 teams that are over 500, the AFC, much more than the NFC this season, has constantly shot themselves in the foot, bruh. Shot themselves in the foot, bruh. What the hell are they doing? 2 missed field goals, a poltergeist fumble, and then a bonehead decision to not spike the football. Because think about it like this. You spike the football with 14 seconds, you lose it down, right?
Oh, yeah.
You have 2nd and 3rd down to throw the football. You will probably start that down with 14 seconds on 2nd down. You have 2 opportunities where it's in zone or nothing. And then worst comes to worst, you kick a field goal. Why the fuck would you not just spike the ball? There's no reason why you wouldn't spike the ball there. You're so close to the end zone and have so little time to where losing a down doesn't hurt you, because you would have probably had to kick the field goal on 3rd down anyway. This is so incredibly stupid, bruh. It don't make no sense. Brian B. put 2 on, said these dummies don't know how to win. King Vines done said somebody needs to call Mr. and Mrs. Garrison. And I agree. Because for the goddamn Jacksonville Jaguars, just before halftime, they need to be hit with the
Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class. Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class. Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class.
What are they doing?
Then you sell it.
What are they doing? What kind of genjutsu are they caught into where they thought that was a good idea? Trevor Lawrence over there started feeling himself. Perhaps he started to.
You gotta beat the meat. You gotta beat the meat. Here we go. Go, beautiful, beautiful. Come on, lay that shot. Yeah.
What was they doing, bro? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I can't wrap my mind around that decision. I can't wrap my mind around that decision. That shit's ridiculous. Truly, Kyrie said, are we sure Shamar Moore is not Jalen Hurts' daddy? You never seen a criminal episode show at the same time as an Eagles fan or as an Eagles game? Well, who knows? I mean, it's not. We seen Jalen Hurts' father. Yeah, they must be on that 14 grams. Ritter out of there for the Falcons. Oh, without question, Ritter better be the fuck up out of there for the Falcons. Ritter better be the fuck up out there for the Falcons. If Ritter is still in the lineup, I think Kyle Pitts need to go to the goddamn locker room and
Teach a man how to squabble.
put some hands on that boy. Put some hands on that boy. Ritter need to be gone, bruh. Arthur Smith got to join them too. Dante said, did I take a nap today? No, I did not. But for the top 5 return specialists all time, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, Joshua Cribbs, Brian Mitchell, and Brian Mitchell. I don't want to go Billy White Shoes Johnson, Cordell Patterson, because he got all them damn return touchdowns.
14 grams of crap.
So, no, Deshaun Jackson, no, wouldn't put him on that list. I need an energy drink. Them shits never work for me. No, Deion Sanders wouldn't make the list because we're talking strictly return people. I wouldn't put Deion Sanders ahead of Joshua Cribbs. Kick return, he's the greatest kick returner of all time. I wouldn't do that. Cordell Patterson's the greatest kick returner all time. I wouldn't do that to him. Devin Hester's the greatest overall returner ever. Can't not have him on the list. Brian Mitchell has the most yards ever, if I'm not mistaken, and that's literally why he's there. And then ultimately, Joshua Cribbs was formerly the greatest kick returner all time. Deion was he's best corner ever, best cover corner. But really, my favorite cornerback, although it is, Deion's number 1, I've always said Rod Woodson's number 2. I don't know how motherfuckers always overlook Rod Woodson. I don't like that. Because believe it or not, Rod Woodson has better stats across the board than Deion Sanders. But that's a different conversation. I've always said it's Deion 1, Rod Woodson 2. But for whatever fucking reason, people always overlook Rod Woodson. Darrelle Revis! Charles Woodson. It was like, what the Rod just chopped liver up this motherfucker? Just because you saw him win a Super Bowl as a member of the damn Ravens playing safety doesn't mean this man wasn't a fucking super corner, bro. Like, I don't like that. Rod Woodson was a better tackler than... Well, of course he was, but still. People dead be forgetting about motherfuckers. Like, you know how many people over here... you know what's crazy? I was in a comment section on Twitter just reading, right? Somebody brought up D'Angelo Hall and was saying that he was incredibly overrated. I'm like, well, wait a minute. Because you saw him get his ankles broken by by DeAndre Hopkins, all of a sudden D'Angelo Hall wasn't a good football player? You caught that man when he was old and washed, playing safety. D'Angelo Hall was a hell of a fucking corner. That shit's crazy to me. I don't like how motherfuckers just be forgetting. People played multiple positions or whatever the case just so happened to be, or they were good when they're youth or all that other stuff, bruh. I don't get it. Oh my. Oh, they done got the, perfect. We get some LA Night up in here.
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah.
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah.
Dummy, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Get some LA Night up in here. Dummy, yeah. Oh, there's another after hours. Let's see here. Oh, that's an interesting one. Man Zone after hours. This is interesting. A Man Zone after hours.
Oh yeah, we're stepping out of the boy zone and into the man zone.
Oh boy. It's after hours. That's well, at least at if it passed midnight. Good Lord. All right, that's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. Good Lord. I got a John Cena up in here. That's going in your saved folder. Fair enough. Yeah, he had them 4 picks in a game. I think he picked off, who was it that he picked off? Was it, he picked off somebody 4 times. I forget who it was. Oh, that one's also football? I bet. Dante said turn on the GameCube and play Super Smash Bros. Shit. Let me see if it's even connected. I think I did plug in the... Let me see. Oh, Maria Taylor. Oh, wow. They did the gender reveal for Maria Taylor. She's having a boy. She got a boy inside of her. Oh, well, we had another. No, hold on. Wait a minute. Shouldn't have said that. Can't say that. She's a taken woman. Because if that was the case...
Oh yeah, we're stepping out of the boy zone and into the man zone.
All right. But nevertheless, we move forward. Did I hear Bad Baby's having a girl? I don't care about Bad Baby. Champ Bailey, are you tripping? No. Champ Bailey is up there, but he wouldn't be in my Oh, by the way, let me just add some context. There's a Super Smash Bros over here. You see my hands moving. Motherfuckers gonna be on. So what is he doing down there? So let's see if perhaps the GameCube want to read. I think I might have to get a new GameCube, by the way. Her baby's gonna be the Wimby height by the time that he's in 7th grade. Shit, just might be. Who is Maria Taylor married to? Because she don't look like the kind who doesn't marry before she carry. She looks like a classy young lady. God damn it. But there is that. Wanted to pee on Zelda. Well, wait a minute. Well, I mean, yeah, I wanted to urinate on Zelda because Zelda treated Link dirty in freaking Ocarina of Time. Damn, homie said, don't take out the trash. You take out the Ritter. Atlanta fans are not having a good time. Rondé Barber way up there. Yeah, he wouldn't be higher than Champ, though. I was so happy that Rondé Barber was able to make it into the hall, bro. I was so happy he was able to make it into the hall. I'll do the R. Kelly challenge on the. Whoa, wait a minute. You know what? I gotta contextualize that. I will urinate on Zelda for her crimes against Link. Shorty a douche. Shorty a goddamn douche. Yeah, Zelda ain't no premium milk unless it was Sydney Sweeney, of course. Now, if it was Sydney Sweeney, that's a different conversation. You understand what I'm saying? If that was Sydney Sweeney, we got some premium milk. But that ain't the case right now. You understand what I mean? Don't get me started looking for Sydney Sweeney up this motherfucker, all right? Don't get me started. Because remember, Dr. Umar had said one time,
Every once in a while, you need some milk with your cookies.
you understand what I mean? But we must stay focused, all right? We must stay focused.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers.
Second half getting ready to start, ladies and gentlemen. 10-0 lead for the Baltimore Ravens because the Jacksonville Jaguars are straight up nincompoops. Because the Jacksonville Jaguars are straight up nincompoops. Who do I main on? Oh, Ganondorf. Ganondorf's my guy.
14 grams.
Ganondorf's my guy.
Then you sell it.
This is not, because I've never had issues reading Melee until these last couple of times. John D in the building said, you're so done with Rivera and the franchise. Ganondorf's broken in Melee, so I've been told, but he's always been my go-to guy. Brian B said you have Melee for the GameCube as well, the original case for it, not the special players choice cases that was phased out in 2004. Interesting. So what was the, let me see if I Google what the original Melee looked like, because I can't remember. I have a case, but I can't remember what the case looked like. Let's see here. Original Ash Bros Melee case. Ain't the original one with Mario, Pikachu, or is that the other one? Let's see here. Is that the original one? I don't know if I have that original case. Let's see here. Smash Bros. Melee case. What's the different case then? What's the different case? I don't know what the other one looks like. J Nation put 2 on it. Said after hours we needed was for the CSU and Buffs get facts. That shit was hilarious to be live for, bro. That was a hilarious game to be live for. An amazing comeback as well. I had no business going live for that game, but only because I knew I was gonna watch it. I said, yeah, let's just go ahead and watch the damn game. And what a game it was. And I got to watch Coach Prime. What the hell, the game ain't? Come on, wait a minute. Play the game. What we doing? Come on, Peacock. It look like we ain't going to be able to play the jouet. So it is what it is. Second half starting. Second half starting, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit. We already a minute in. All right, chat, let it be known right now in the comment section, who do you guys have winning this game? Do you think Baltimore is going to hold on to win, or will Jacksonville pull off a comeback despite their absolute mishaps of the first half and get a W? Who you got? Oh, this 4C here is ridiculous. I was able to comb through this son bitch like a motherfucker before we went live. Now everything done since hardened up. Brian B put 20 on it. Pardon me, put 2 on it. Said happy 20 years to Kirby Air Ride for GameCube. Oh man, I still have my Kirby Air Ride, but it don't work no more. I still have it, but it don't work no more. I think my save file is gone too. Damn, Odell couldn't hold on to the ball. LeGreat said Kirby Air Ride was such a fun game for you. I might just have to buy that joint again, but I think I might have to buy a new GameCube because if my shit not reading no games, it's the GameCube, not the games. Did I play custom Robo on game? No, I don't think I ever played that. Oh, WLP resubscribed again? How'd I get to 95? Hold on, wait a minute. I thought I was at 294. How'd I get to 295? Well, I'm 5 subs away from the goal of 300. Pokemon Coliseum was your shit? Great fucking game. Great fucking game. Still got it. Still got it. And got the sequel too. We're going to play that live on stream once I figure out this GameCube situation. But if I got to order a new one, I'm going to do it. Do everything I can to accelerate that process of getting the crib, bro. Both of them. What is it that Shannon Sharp said? B-O-F. Well, B-O-F-F. Both. I forgot how he spelled it. How does Shannon spell it? Both. How do you spell it? Oh, I think it was B-O-U-F. Both. Both. I forget. Payne said, check this. Disco. All right, I got you. Alex put 5 on it. Said, speaking of GameCube, when are we getting that Pokemon Coliseum game Gale of Darkness playthrough? Well, funny enough that you bring that up. Yeah, it will have to happen once I go and I acquire the Quib. I have 6 weeks to do so, but I can accelerate the process. So it really just comes down to finding the location. But I'll be doing like January. I'll have much more free time. Or the last week of December. So essentially next week. Because this upcoming week, I'm not going to be able to stream said gaming because the end of the year is always a bit busier for me. So there is that. But definitely going to get a shit ton of playthroughs for a ton of different stuff. So it's all just allocation of the time and everything. So that's always been the issue. But now that the NFL season is clearing up and we're reaching the end, that opens up more time to be able to allocate towards, you know, that kind of stuff that I want to launch and get going. I'm going to end up in a house in Pittsburgh. I don't know about all that yet. Not yet. It's most likely going to end up being New Jersey, probably near Jersey City. Acquire something that I can have some leverage, you know, with in the future. But I already know it's going to be quite a pretty penny to afford. So best believe I'm going to have to be on my best behavior as it pertains to social media and things of that nature. Because I mess around and they cut my bottom line. Homeless, because I'm one of them people who I will die on my sword. So best believe I will not move back in with my parents if things go awry on the outside. They'll be like, yo, how you doing? I'm like, I'm a little homeless, but we be all right. I'm be the motherfucker recording from Starbucks. Like, yo, what's going on with this man? I'm be going to fucking McDonald's up this motherfucker to go and record. Oh, what a sack right there from the Jags to get them off the field. Oh, they got some clowns out there. Okay. Got some fighting clowns. That's a it's random as hell. I'm not even a SpongeBob guy, but that's all right. We got another after hours. We got another after hours.
Open 24 hours a day. What a stupid idea. Who wants a Krabby Patty?
Oh, boy.
We got another after hours. All right. Boy, y'all better hope we don't ever have no super overtime that takes us past 12, bro. The way I'm going to be spamming the fuck out the after hours shits, oh my God. Or you better hope we don't go to overtime either. If we go on overtime when we live again, oh man, it's going to be a wrap. Why do I have so many after hour edits? Oh, shout out to the people over there in my Discord. Big shout out to Peyton, Football 21. Everybody else, LaGreat, everybody else who's over on the doggone Discord, a shout out to y'all. Y'all want to go and join the Discord, become a member on the channel, or become a member on Patreon. You get automatic access to said Discord. 3 overtime. Oh, Jesus. If we got a triple overtime and wild card weekend, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. VBA said play the Bernie one. Oh, you better get your screen record ready right now. I don't care what nobody say. That's the best one. That's the best one. Fucking love that one, dog. That shit's hilarious. Probably because I got so much love for Bernie Mac. But yeah. Any Pac-12 game? Shit. Yeah, them games hella late. Yeah, triple overtime's a thing. Because remember, in the postseason, there is no ties. So because there's no ties in the postseason, you have to have a victor. I think the furthest was it a double overtime with the Panthers and the Rams in 2003? Is that like the only double overtime in NFL playoff history? That's the only one, right? I can't think of another double overtime. I agree, K-Dub. There shouldn't be any in the regular season. I don't like the idea of ties, especially with football. Oh yes, Denver and B-More in 2012, they went to double overtime. Right. They went in 2012. Yes, that's right. Fucking what was his name? Was it Kareem Moore? Raheem Moore. That son of a bitch. Still can't believe it. Still cannot believe how this man could not catch that interception. Hell, forget the interception. All you had to do was bat the ball down. This dude over here. Ridiculous. If you get 2 ties, is that a win? No, 2 ties is just 2 ties. 2 ties is just 2 ties. All right, so for those who did not get a chance to see the first half, this is a recap of what transpired. Baltimore only has 10 points. Jacksonville drove down the field on 2 different occasions, doinked a field goal, missed a field goal wide to the left. Lamar Jackson throws an interception. Jacksonville drives down the field. Trevor Lawrence running out of bounds on his own volition. Fumbles the football. Nobody touched him. He was trying to do too much. Fumbled the football. It's not like he started running the football. He was already running the football, went to go switch hands, fumbles the football. Baltimore turned that into points. Then, final possession before the half, Jacksonville drives down the field. They should spike the football inside the 10-yard line. They say, inside the 5-yard line. They say, no, we gon' through. It would have been 1st and goal with 14 seconds remaining if they just snapped, 2nd and goal because they would have wasted it down to spike the football. These motherfuckers went for it. Mans got tackled in bounds. They ran out of time. That's the Jaguars, all of their possessions for the second half, or I should say the first half. So now it's time to see what they can do here. Deion Sanders will be on Nightcap this evening. Oh, I look forward to the clips because I ain't going to stay up to watch it. Wait, is triple overtime a thing? There's enough overtimes until you get a victor. In the postseason, that is. Enough overtimes until you get a victor. You know what kind of teams I'd love to see go to a triple overtime? Give me the Ravens versus Steelers of the 2000s. Give me a fucking that would have been an endless fucking overtime. Because those defenses didn't give up an inch. Ted Wilson said Dallas really lost to Buffalo. Oh, of course. Buffalo's a very good team, and moreover, they played on the road. They've been shit on the road. They haven't been themselves. Brad, put 5 on, said, just watched the OnlyFans guy video. Is he a fraud or a paid actor? If he's a paid actor, doesn't that make who paid him a fraud? No, he's a fraud. Because here's the thing, right? Listen to the story. The reason why I say he's a fraud is if you hear the chronological breakdown of how we got to the point to where we identify him as a fraud. If he's a paid actor, oh, wow, Agnew wide open, make a man miss. That's why you're a return man. Touchdown. Jacksonville is on the board. Way to make a play. Jamal Agnew into the end zone for the score, and it's a one-possession game in Jacksonville. But the reason why he's a fraud is because he claims he was contacted by an agency. Now, if you're contacted by an agency and you're a paid actor, right, that's one thing. But he said, oh, I get contacted by an agency. Then they had told him he should get a tattoo to keep the stuff going, right? He then circles back 30 minutes later in the same interview and then said he suggested for the, oh my God, did McManus miss it? No, he made it. But he suggested to get the tattoo, and then he also suggested for it to be a portrait of her face rather than just tattoo the name. But he made it out to seem as if he was taken advantage of. That's why I say he's a fraud. If he was just a motherfucker who said bread for it, ran with the story of the 62K, never opened his fucking mouth, that's different. Because till this day, we would have still thought that was legitimate. But that's not what happened, is it? That's why he's a fraud. Oh, did Cam hit me back? That's a great point. I don't think he did. I don't think he did. I got to get my clout game up, bro. If I was on some Kai Cenat type shit, I'd have been, ain't that what he say type shit? If I was on some Kai Cenat type shit, I'd have messed around or had been smoking a cigar with Cam in Atlanta, getting this, trying to see if I could work as a liaison to get that son on the team. Low key, that's one of the reasons why I even decided to do these streaming on Twitch as well. Because after going to DreamCon and seeing how big these fucking streamers can get, it's time. Starting OnlyFans. Oh, no, I don't know about all that. What the hell is this? Goku and Vegeta rapping? These motherfuckers is singing Usher? Boy. Oh. Look at this. I don't want to have, because it is the they got Vegeta and all of DBZ dancing in the background. What's going on? All right, let me stop this before the copyright shut down the fucking YouTube stream. What's going on? These motherfuckers getting creative up this motherfucker. Okay, so what was I looking for? Oh, damn, they got Stephen A. laughing at the Cowboys. Whoa. Hold on. Wait, whoa. The Kings play open murder charge. Hold on. Oh, nah. Yeah, it's probably like a threesome gone wrong. That's crazy. Oh, Coyle Ray said she like a man who smell good. Let me post my video on her shit. Oh shit, Peyton in here. He said she's mine. Okay, so did Cam Newton respond? No, he did not. Oh, he was in the G League. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. What do you know? But yeah, so they didn't respond. On the tweet. In fact, it didn't even perform very well. In fact, I can't even. This shit not even popping up over here. What's going on? What's going on over here? It's not even. Why is shit not popping up? Oh, wait, Newton. Did they delete it? I think they did. Shit not even popping up on my page no more. Shit. Silky said, you eating some goldfish right now? Well, nevertheless, 10-7 is the score right now in Jacksonville. Baltimore leading by 3. Black Freakazoid said, did I see the video of the Walmart shopper who was getting dragged out and proceeded to shit in his hand and rub it on his face? Oh, I posted the video. I posted a video about it already. Oh, no, I didn't post it on YouTube yet because it ended up getting age restricted. I have it as a short. But if you have me on Instagram and Twitter, I posted it already. I did a commentary on it. What was it, like 2 or 3 days ago? I forget. Wow, look at Lamar Jackson, the extra effort to get that first down. Sensational. Look at that wiggle. Sensational. Amazing. He's got 58 yards on the ground already. Oh, here's a hole for Mitchell. Huge first down. Winter Moonwalker said, you think the Jags might win if they could stop Lamar from running? Well, they about to have a long night because they haven't been able to do it yet. Mitch could never. Ain't that the truth? Because he's going to look down and then immediately take the sack. I know a man who can, and his name is Big Ben, but unfortunately he's retired. Look how balanced these dudes are running the football, bro. You got 4 dudes over 250 yards. There's Mitchell again. Huge run. Like father, like son. Do I think the Pistons will win 10 games this year? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. They trash, but they definitely will get 10 games. Where they at right now? 6? It's crazy how the Spurs had a 22-game losing streak and then the Pistons have a 23-game losing streak. That is wild. Where they at right now? Detroit is 2-24. All right. These motherfuckers was 2-1 and said, all right, cool, let's just lose everything. That's hilarious. Oh, nearly intercepted. And the Spurs. Wait, so the Spurs were undefeated and then lost everything in a row? Wait, so how bad was the losing streak? Hold on. How many in a row did they lose? This would be a 50-yarder for Justin Tucker, which he can make. Lamar, incomplete, no flag. Send out Tucker. How many games did they lost how much in a row? God damn. That is 17? Ooh, 2-24 is wild. The record is 26. We shall see. They lost like 15 in a row or something like that for the Spurs. Now it's a little bit long. I think it was like 16 or 17. Wow, they don't. Yeah, they're going to take a delay again. So they're going to punt. They're not going to kick the field goal then. They're going to punt the football. They're not going to kick the field goal. They must be concerned about the field. I'm a little confused. What the fuck were they trying to do there? What were they trying to do there? It seemed like Lamar wanted to stay on the field. Tucker wanted to kick the field goal. I don't understand why you don't trust in your special teams right there. That's brutal. Legion said the Grizzlies are 6-18, and it's honestly calmer for Ja did the whole we're fine in the West. I knew that shit would backfire. Yeah, I mean, but granted, he's been out for now. Once he comes back, we'll see how things turn around, but I think they're really going to miss Dylan Brooks because Brooks has been balling. Next live stream I do for the Steelers, wear the opposite team's jersey. Funny enough, they're playing the Bengals. I have a Chad Johnson jersey. If I remember to wear it, I'll wear it. Did I see the Jimmy Butler game winner? Yes, I did. First time in a long time the Ravens have feared to kick for 3 points, probably because they saw McManus miss 2 field goals. So they're probably concerned about the conditions of the ground. But I'd still kick the field goal because I believe in Justin Tucker. The fuck's my chapstick? Well, all that matters is fuck Grant Williams. He's certainly right there. I hope he's struggling in Dallas. Bitch ass motherfucker. But third down is beginning to wind down, and momentum is on the side of Jacksonville. But can they go the length of the field to take the lead or tie this game? And once again, we are 5 away from our goal of 300 subs over on Twitch. I appreciate everybody who participated. So Dr. Umar says,
Donations. 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 Donations, donations, gifts, 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 more gifts, more gifts.
Suspicious. You don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious. Triple X, I appreciate you. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Oh, let me drop that link for the chord of this.
Southside 2003 just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
Let's see if Geno Stone can get himself another pick. Oh, great second effort to pick up 4 yards right there. Great second effort right there. Oh, well, what do you know? Cincinnati's in at 6. Indy's at 7. Houston and Buffalo is on standby. Houston and Buffalo is in at on standby. No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Link to Discord.
And 14 grams of
Got that up onto the creator post.
Then you
for
sell
all
it.
channel members. For all new
and 14 grams of Then you sell it.
And engage with the community. All right. So, for all my new members, make sure you guys check that community post. It should be over there in the community post location. Now, Stash Catch'em for 5-1 said, you turning your back on the Steelers felt like watching Hogan drop the leg on Macho Man. Well, I mean, it's a little bit of a temporary heel turn, right? Because from where I stand right now, I'm turning heel on Pittsburgh as long as Mitch Trubisky continues to take snaps. So if he starts on Saturday, I'm a Bengals fan on Saturday. So that's kind of where I am. Gordy Man said Steelers need a big-time change. I was heated, as was I. MDJ Patuan said thoughts on Hurt Business. Would I fix it? Well, how would I fix it? Well, for one, Alexander and Benjamin are gone. Down goes Lawrence. I think they're going to count that as a fumble. Oh, no, they're going to say it's incomplete? I don't know about that one. Or did they rule it a fumble? Well, I guess it's just incomplete.
_1906 just subscribed with
14 grams of
But how would I fix it? Well, with the what they have going on right now.
sell it.
God damn, you saw the head of, Lawrence bounce off the ground. But I would book them as at least a powerhouse and somebody to go after the undisputed tag team champions. Edward, put 2 on it, and then you just book Bobby as you booked Bobby in the past. Grant Williams said he's been balling for the Mavs. I don't like that. No safety. 4th down. Now, granted, if you're Jacksonville, you'd still be concerned here because remember, Harbaugh's background is that of a special teams guy. So best believe he can still make a play. Harbaugh is still a special teams guy. Oh, and big shout out to Calais Campbell getting his 100th and 3rd career sack. Wait, why the fuck they got 2? Oh, they're really. Oh, well, then again, it's Devin Duvernay who's back there. So you double up on the Gunners to give yourself a great chance for a good return. Fuck the damn the punt block. Yeah, they're not even going to really try that punt block. They're more concerned with getting a good return. Yeah, he's going to get. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Oh, wow, what a tackle. What a fucking tackle. Immediate. Thomas is cooking. What a play. Sensational. Great fucking tackle. Afferny put 2 on, said, did I watch the Brown versus Bear games? Yes, I did. Brock said, you like the Texans because of Ross and Dub. You like the Packers because they are the team to win the Super Bowl. Wait a minute. You like the Packers because they're the team to win the Super Bowl and they did it twice. And you like the Steelers because they're the first team to win the Super Bowl. Okay. And you like the Steelers because of me and Heinz ketchup and mustard. Well, there it is. Yeah, it was Tylan Wallace who was back there to go receive. Where do I rank Earl Thomas as a safety? While he was playing, he was amongst the better safeties of the 2010s. If I'm not mistaken, he should be on that decade team. He should be on the 2010s decade team right next to Eric Berry. Earl Thomas was a great safety. But he and his goddamn wife were freaking nincompoops, and it was over. Oh, Duvernay's hurt? Well, there it is.
14 grams of
What do I think about your Buccaneers? Best team in the NFC South, but definitely going to be a one-and-done playoff team. Yo, you see those self-checkout booths? Yo, I was in the airport last month. I walk into and I couldn't get into the lounge. No. Where was I? Because I couldn't make it into the lounge. Where the fuck was I flying?
406 just followed the
I couldn't get into the lounge. Where was I flying? All I know was I had to. No, pardon me. I was flying, but the lounge wasn't in my terminal, so I couldn't. Yeah, I think it was terminal 2. I was going. Where the fuck was I going? I forget. But I go into one of these self-checkout locations. You have to scan your card to go in. I don't know how none of this stuff works. So I'm just there do I scan the items to get out? I walk in there. I pick up a wrap and also a drink because I never really pay for nothing when I go to the airport because I just go to the lounge. I'm over here trying to figure it out. I'm standing at the front like, the fuck do I do? A lady walks in, picks up stuff, and walks out like a mid-40s white woman. I'm like, all right, well, she played by different rules. I don't know what's going on. So I'm legit over here in the front, stressed out. I walk in. I stay on the inside, so I'm like, yo, they can't say I dipped and walked out. Oh, Mitchell, what a great run by Mitchell. Reverse field, huge first down. So then I'm just standing there. I'm like, the hell do I do? Somebody else comes over. Now it's like a older couple and everything. They're like, well, how does this work? I'm like, I have no clue. Another woman just came in and walked out. Like, what do they just, is it, I scan ahead of time. They just send me a bill after the fact. They said, maybe it's like that. I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to, because there's no place to, I don't know how this works. So I just looked up at the camera, walked out, went to my gate. If cops pull up to the door, we're searching for the Chiseled Adonis. It seems that he shoplifted from this airport, self-checkout terminal. I'm cooked. Because the one thing I could say is, you can't say I didn't ask somebody. Or I literally stood there for 3 minutes just looking as confused as I possibly could. You can't say I knew what I was doing. It wasn't deliberate. The white woman who came, she just walked in like she was whistling on some Abe Simpson shit. Walked up in there, took her damn salad or whatever the case was, walked the fuck out. I'm over there like, wow, Lamar able to fucking spin away from the sack. There's a late flag that came in, and the pass is caught. What a fucking play. Oh, no, there's not a flag. Homie just threw down the thing. What an amazing play. Yeah, that's a Sports Center top 10 right there. That's a Sports Center top 10. What a fucking play. Yeah, I was doing the John Travolta. I was like, the fuck going on? What a fucking play by Lamar, bro. Good Lord. I thought the ref threw a flag down. He didn't. Amazing. There's Gus the Bus. Oh, no, not enough for a touchdown. They backed him up at the 1. Afrani said, did I watch the Bears and Bill, the Brown and Bears game? Yes, I did. I thought I answered that. Icy said, yo, you just turned 18 the other day. You've been watching my videos since about the 7th grade. Oh, really? Good Lord. That's a long time. You start college next month. Just wanted to say thank you for all the laughter and knowledge, man. I appreciate you, dog. That's a while. Since the 7th grade, first off, that's crazy. Because if you just turned 18, you was watching since the 7th grade, you had to be at, what, maybe about 12, 13? Depending on if you had an early birthday or whatever the case just so happened to be. God damn. That's crazy. That's like 5, 6 years. That's 5, 6 years. Golly. That's love. That's like what, 2016? Shit. Ill Mind Jedi, but 2-1 said, seeing Lamar make that, seeing Lamar makes you upset. Atlanta didn't pursue him. Hey, everybody under the sun should be upset. That man was the last pick of the first round. That's crazy. Edward put 5 on and said, what do I hate more? The NBA play-in tournament or the NFL having 7 teams in the playoff? Oh, 7 teams. 7 teams. 7 teams in the NFL playoffs. I can't stand it. With only 1 seed first round bye, you hate the NBA play-in tournament. Here's the thing with the play-in tournament. I think it's dumb to have a 9th and 10th seed have an opportunity to make it. The NFL adding an additional game to make it 17 games, I think that is so dumb. Then having a 7th seed, why? How often have we had an NFL season where there's a team that just missed the playoffs that we're like, man, if only there was one more game. More often than not, it's a team that either started terrible, got hot late, but didn't have enough wins to qualify. We're good with 6. More often than not, you'll have 6 teams that are good enough to make it to the postseason. Not often do you have 7. Seldom do you have 7. I don't like the 7-team playoff. At least in the play-in tournament, you get a good, decent amount of games. Or I should say, you get a decent, showcase of games. It's a 1-game elimination. It's not terrible, per se. But I don't like the idea of having like a 10th seed possibly jump up to an 8th seed. I don't like that. I don't like that. But it is time, ladies and gentlemen, to sound the alarm. Because... ladies and gentlemen, we have entered the final period of this game, where the Baltimore Ravens take a 10-point lead over the Jacksonville Jaguars on the very first play of the 4th, where Lamar Jackson launched the ball down the field to Isaiah Likely on a magnificent fucking play that led to Gus Edwards, who ran over the Chiseled Adonis in high school allegedly. Touchdown to give them a 17-7 lead. Can Jacksonville do what they have not been able to do this season? And that's come from behind when trailing at halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to, is that Melvin Gordon? The 4th quarter. It is the 4th. Incredible. What a play by Lamar Jackson, huh? That's why you pay him $250 million. Yeah, that was Flash Gordon approaching on the sideline. Padlin said, do I know Gabe Itch? I don't know any Gabe Itches. Do I have Purdy or Jackson for MVP? I have Christian McCaffrey. Man said the whole division been good. No. The whole division hasn't been good. Oh, look at Joe Flacco. That man was available. Did Pittsburgh call him? Nope. Fucking pathetic. I got CMC. As my MVP. But if I had to choose between Purdy or Lamar, I probably would go Lamar, but Purdy would mess around and get more votes. But in my opinion, CMC is the MVP. And Tyreek Hill, here's the thing with Tyreek Hill. I don't think he's going to get to 2K. If you're Miami and you were able to win and you don't want to rush him back. Draco said, don't avoid the question. What question? What question? Will we find out MVP? No, we're not going to find out MVP until just before the Super Bowl. Raheem Mostert MVP? No, Raheem Mostert wouldn't get the he wouldn't get it over CMC. Raheem Mostert's been a touchdown scoring machine. Very good running back. Better than CMC this season? Hell no. Just because you score the most touchdowns don't make you the best play. In the ranking for the best player. Austin Eckler last year, didn't he lead the league in touchdowns or something? Oh, Lord. Trevor Lawrence, incomplete. Well, you got it. What do you want to do here? You want to punt? 4th and 2. Well, looks like they're going to punt. What the hell was he doing? Ted said he's better than CMC. All right. 2 years in a row for the mulatto, leading the league in touchdowns. All right. Ted Wilson is clearly on that crack rock. But he must be snorting the most potent of.
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Who was on crack?
Crack. Clearly. There must be some contraband. Edward said, hi fave film of 2023. Yours is John Wick 4. Oh, favorite film of 2023. I didn't watch much movies. John Wick 4 by default right now is number 1. What other movies have I seen this year? John Wick 4. I watched that on the plane. What else came out this year? Mission Impossible. That'd be my number 1. Mission Impossible. Sargon put 5 on it. Said, you're finally off work so you can watch my stream. Did I see them boys get cooked by the Bills? Yes, I did. Very unfortunate L, but Cowboys can't play on the road. Dwayne Coleman put 2 on it. Said people hating on Lamar Jackson. A lot of people are hating on Lamar Jackson because of the lack of the playoff wins. But remember what I said. Lamar's in a very unique position because despite his regular season heroics, he's reached the point where none of this shit matters if you can't make a late playoff run. Lamar's never played in an AFC championship. It's time. Burrow came in after you, went to an AFC championship and a Super Bowl. 2 AFC championships at that. Josh Allen's in the same position that Lamar Jackson's in, but the only difference is for Josh Allen, at least he had an opportunity to make it to an AFC championship. For Buffalo, or I should say for Baltimore, you have the floor has to be AFC championship. You cannot, under any circumstance, lose in the divisional. No way. No how. So, and the same thing for Dak. Literally, Lamar at least has an MVP, but Dak and Lamar, same criteria. Same criteria. Regular season's cool. If you can't make it to at least the championship game, we got questions about you. We're going to keep asking a shit ton of raising, you know, that question mark and say, is this guy, is he the guy? No, Allen lost in the AFC championship. He at least went to an AFC championship. Yo, what I didn't like how people was clowning Stephon Diggs for standing after the AFC championship and watching the celebration. Talking about, yo, he's searching for clout. It's like motherfuckers never been hard. Oh, I think Mitchell hyperextended his knee. Oh, Lord, Mitchell just hyperextended his knee. That did not look good. Jesus Christ, that did not look good. Oh, my God, that did not look good. He hyperextended his knee. I hope it's not something that's torn or it's not something that's broken because you definitely saw it bent backwards. I hope it's just a hyperextension. Oh, my God, I hope it's just a hyperextension. That shit did not look good. He planted that left leg, and I really hope it's a hyperextension and not a broken fucking leg, bro. That, oh, my God, I hope it's not as bad. Because it looked like it was just a hyperextension from my end, but then now replaying it in my head, it looked like it might have just fucking replayed. Oh, Jesus Christ. I know Twitter probably already got the replay. Let me see if... Oh, my God. I hope it's not a broken freaking leg, bro. Damn, they got the LeBron memes already. I hope it's not something that's fucking broken. I hope it's just a hyperextension, bro. Let's see here. Somebody already got the link. Let's see here. Wee shit. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put it in slow motion. Woo! No. No. It's a little bit worse than it looks. It's worse. It's worse than I thought. Bruh, look. Jesus. Look at the leg. Look at the leg. That's a complete bend in the opposite direction. There's no way that's a hyperextension, bro. There's no way that's just a hyperextension. That's bad. Oh, that's bad. Fuck. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Jeez Louise, man. Come on. And it's, fuck. And he was having a very promising fucking, rookie season. Shit. Damn. Shit. Fuck. Hey, F's in the chat for Mitchell, bro. F's in the chat for Mitchell. F's in the chat for Mitchell, bro. God damn. Fuck. That's tough, bro. The Ravens always have injuries in their damn backfield, bro. They always have a shit ton of fucking injuries that happens in the backfield. At least he seems to be in good spirits. Damn. That's fucking tough, bro. You already lost J.K. Dobbins on the first week of the season. Mitchell emerges. Hill has always been consistent. You know what Edwards is going to give you. Of course, Lamar is going to run. But that damn running back room, you just had somebody who you know you could depend on. And really, with all the injuries that, J.K. Dobbins has had to endure, you would hope, you got Mitchell over here. That's promising. You got somebody who can mess around and possibly be Dobbins' replacement. That's fucking tough. No Andrews. Your number one, target gone. Now your number 2 running back gone. Because Mitchell didn't even play the whole fucking season, really, and he already outgained Justice Hill. Justice! So now, you got a 2-back running back room. Did they just try a tush push? It's a Baltimore tush push. Oh, wait a minute. Late flag. What am I sipping on? A little bit of the Henny White, but not too much of it. Midas said, didn't the Jags learn from the Trevor Lawrence ankle sprain? I thought they got carts for the stadium to help carry out injured players. Well, evidently they did, because they put Mitchell got carried off the field, but then they put him on the cart. But that wasn't the same case for Trevor Lawrence a couple of weeks ago. Nah, Nate the Great, they can not that one. Great run by Hill. Big first down right there. Are we still anti-Steelers as long as Mitch Trubisky's the starting quarterback? Yup. There ain't no reason why we should see fucking Joe Flacco get signed off the street, come in, and what did he throw for 400 yards today? He threw for more yards than any Steelers quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger, bro. Like, I'm so disgusted. We could have signed somebody. Just sign somebody. Oh, Lamar's gone. Huge first down. I'm just glad to see Lamar healthy this late in the season, bro. Because the last 2 seasons, week 13, he's gone for the rest of the year. They can't slow him down on the ground. 54. Oh, wow. He just tied Michael Vick for 54 regular season games with 50 yards rushing. He's going to break that. Oh, there you go, Gus. Keep going, Gus. Down to the 5. My thoughts on Michael Page signing with the UFC. Oh, did he sign? Shit. If he signed, congratulations. Now it's time to really, put it on with the big boys. Edward put 5 on, said, worst sports injury I've ever watched. Live, Nick Chubb earlier this season. That was crazy. But worst one I've ever seen was easily the one that happened with Kevin Ware. That one was crazy with the fucking broken leg. That shit was wild. Oh, but did I see the NHL player who got the neck sliced and died earlier this year? Oh, my God. I saw the clip, bro. That dude needs to be charged with fucking murder, bro. Second-degree murder. Second-degree murder. That shit was wild, man. Oh, my God. That shit was crazy. Because there was no reason for his leg to even get up there, man. Oh, that was bad. But the worst one I've ever seen in person was Nick Chubb's injury earlier on this year. And then the other one was freaking Kevin Ware with that broken leg. Oh, my God, that shit was nasty. Oh, God damn. Oh, Paul George's leg break was bad, too. Oh, they scored? Shit. Scotty said, that's game. Yeah, it looked like this might be a touchdown right here. You guys are ahead of me. There's a handoff. Can Gus get in? No, he can't. Let me see if I'm behind. Oh, no, I'm not. Even Sean Livingston leg break was bad, too. And Alex Smith. I didn't see Owen Hart fall because there was no live footage of it. Only the people who was in the arena saw that shit. I didn't see it, so there's that. Wow, the Ravens got a very tough schedule remaining. And then, of course, they play the Steelers. Oh, Lamar nearly escaped again. 3rd down. Lamar almost escaped again.
Then you sell it.
Oh, Sid Justice one was nasty. Well, Sid Vicious. If you're Jacksonville, you got to hold them to a field goal here. You can't let it become a 3-possession game. Arlen put 2 on, said, check out Bryce Mitchell's KO. Happened last night. Oh, almost. Almost had that score for Bateman. Incomplete. Incomplete. Tupapi Shangos said, do I think Dak should still be considered the MVP after this week's performance? No, he got leapfrogged. Brock Purdy leapfrogged him, but I believe Brock Purdy was already leading with MVP votes. I think right now the top three is Purdy, Lamar, CMC. Then Dak and Hurts would be at 4, but it really comes down to what Hurts' performance tomorrow is. If Hurts puts on a great fucking performance, Hurts now re-enters the situation. And although I would love for Tyreek Hill to be in the conversation, unfortunately he's not. I think the only non-quarterback who's going to be in the conversation for the MVP will be CMC, because now Tyreek Hill done missed the game. $20-7 is the lead. And that means the total score for this game is none other than
27.
27.
27.
27.
27 27 27 27 27
Shoutouts
27 27
27.
Incept.
Yeah. This has been an all right game. Wait, Amex can get me closer. Since when? The fuck they talking about? I ain't never get my seats upgraded. The fuck they mean? But 27 is the total score right now. No, Hurts isn't doubtful. He's questionable. 8 minutes, 2-score game. It's doable, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Oh, that's not a bad. Ain't a bad idea for a bed. I remember seeing this bed. Let me see if I can mess around and get a sponsorship for them. Get myself a free bed. What do I think about the Xavier Howard drama? What Xavier Howard drama? There's Xavier Howard drama. What's the Xavier Howard drama? What's the Xavier Howard drama? T. Higgins and the Cincinnati Bengals. Is Jamar Chase already ruled out? TJ Watt MVP season, not with the way Pittsburgh's playing. Let me tell you something right now. If TJ Watt averages 3 sacks for the remainder of the year, I'll tell you something right now. Here's what TJ Watt would need to get MVP. Break the sack record. Score a couple more fucking touchdowns and be the sole reason why Pittsburgh wins the last 3 games and messes around and sneaks into the playoffs. Then, in the postseason, if he puts on some virtuoso performances, then TJ Watt can mess around and steal MVP. But ain't no fucking way in hell he gonna get it this late in the season. Because right now, TJ Watt's probably not even the defensive MVP. Because I don't think did Myles Garrett get any sacks today? Hold on, wait a minute. Browns, let me see. Right now, on the stat list for sacks, TJ Watt's number 1 with 16, right? Danielle Hunter had 2 on Saturday as well. For the Browns, did Garrett pick up a sack? No. Shit, did he even have a tackle? Jesus Christ. Oh, wait. No sacks for him. Khalil Mack, he didn't get no sacks. So far right now for Josh Allen, he hasn't picked up any sacks. Trey Hendrickson had another one. So he's at 15 now. Max Crosby's at 13. So, yeah, and Daniel Hunter has a couple. So right now, for Defensive Player of the Year, and Micah Parsons, you know, he didn't necessarily bump his opportunity either. So, Defensive Player of the Year, nothing's a lock, but TJ needs to do more in order to lock that up because it's still anybody's fucking game at this point. Yo, Aaron Donald, Aaron Donald was a double-digit sack guaranteed, and then now he's starting to slow down. I don't think Aaron Donald's going to get first-team All-Pro again. Mans might mess around and miss the Pro Bowl. Well, probably not because it's a popularity contest, so I doubt that's going to happen. Aaron Donald got to pick up some more sacks, bro. Pause, because he's only got 6 right now. That's atrocious. I know he getting older, but I never wanted to see a situation where Aaron Donald wasn't fucking dominating the way he was dominating. Back-to-back years, you don't pick up double-digit sacks, it might be time, son. Buddy hasn't done anything dynamic this year. He hasn't taken over the game. Nothing. That's not good. I mean, everybody has their day, but Jesus. Oh, did he lose the football? Oh, my God. Did this man lose the football? Game done. Ravens football. Game about to be done. See what happens when you have too many issues in the first half? And guess what? The worst case scenario, because this is second fumble. He tried to throw the ball. Oh, my God, and it slipped out of his hand. Yo, that's just on him. They didn't even hit the ball out of his hand. It just slipped out his hand. Yo, that's a second time Butterfingers, bro. Second time Butterfingers. They didn't even hit it out of his hand. It just slipped out of his hand. You trying to do too much. You trying to do too. Whoa, wait a minute. Damn, Rudy said Pound Town. Sir, wait a minute. What you talking about? What you talking about? Pound Town. Where's this coming from? So I need to relax. But that is brutal. Oh, Justin has 11 straight games with at least a half sack. That's incredible. That is incredible. The Texans are taking the division. Shit, they got an opportunity now. Jacksonville is really struggling. What's this about to be? 3 in a row that they drop? Good Lord. Incredible. I'm Unique said, you bet the house on the Steelers to win the Super Bowl. And are you good? Nah. Like, why would you do that? It's kind of dumb. But hey, good luck to you. You bet the house. So what were you set to gain? That's what I'm curious. What were you set to gain? Because if you're willing to give up the house, what were you willing to gain? Mickey Mouse said, what's the best NFL beef between two players? The best NFL beef between two players who actually have beef and bad blood. Bad blood, because it can't be just rivalry based off respect enough. It has to actually be bad blood. Mike Evans and fucking Marshawn Lattimore. Mike Evans and Marshawn Lattimore. There we go. Lil G said Mike Evans and Laddie. Yep. Talib and Crabtree. That's another good one. Talib and Crabtree. That's another good one. Mike Evans, Marshawn Lattimore, Aqib Talib, and Michael Crabtree. I'm trying to think historically as well.
30 just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
Sue Rogers, no, Odell and Josh Norman was only on one instance. Ooh, look at that big man's footwork. No, Crabtree and Sherman, no. Judy and Steve Smith, oh, Lord. Dion and Ryzen are actually boys. They had legitimate beef for like that one seat. It was just that 1 year. And then they were fine. Daryl Stingley and Jack Tatum. I can't necessarily say that's beef. He paralyzed the man, but I can't say that's beef. Strahan and John Runyon.
Just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
That's a good one. No, Lewis and Eddie George, no, because that's built on respect. That one's built that was one of the first ones that came to mind, but it's built on respect. Just like Manning and Brady.
14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
So these are the division leaders. Decent scale. Oh boy, it's not really a cakewalk for anybody but Jacksonville, and still it's not a cakewalk.
Then you sell it.
Bill Romanowski versus anybody? Yeah, that's a fact. Oh, let me not kick the PC. My fucking foot just kicked the PC. MDJ put 2 on it as Etienne's taken down for top 10 linebackers. Oh, I froze. I turned blue up this motherfucker. See, I shouldn't have kicked the goddamn PC. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm blue Adonis up this motherfucker. I'm a Smurf. I've turned into a Smurf. Oh, Lord, I'm a Smurf. What happened to me? Blue Tista. Oh, I'm blue. God damn. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm Blue Tista up this motherfucker. God damn. Blue Tista. Blue Tista. What happened to me? Oh, Lord. Hold on, wait a minute. God damn it. I've turned blue. Oh, it was never really in, Paul. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay. Hold on. There we go. Oh, shit. How'd I turn blue? What am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Now I'm a damn. I turned into a I'm birder out here. I turned into birder. God damn it. All right, I'm back now. I turned into birder. I'm back now. I'm back now. Blue Man Group. I was part of the Blue Man Group. Nah, if I kicked it again, then I would have had the same problem. I'd freaking turn into the Blue Man Group. Oh, Trevor Lawrence better not try to run. He might fumble again. That was a duck. I don't know what he was trying to throw there. 4:27 on the clock. Not to eat the blue waffle. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. What's going on over here? Arlen put 2 on. Said make a wish on the genie. It's Will Smith. Ah, I see what you said.
14 grams of crack.
Odell need to change his face while massaging this goddamn.
Then you sell it.
Something with the little sus. 3 teams in the AFC South are 8-6. Indeed. There you go. Lawrence, just another bad ball. Another just bad ball. He's got no, it's like he's got no follow through in his arm. The ankle is killing him. Yeah, probably he's not following through or something. Last 2 throws were incredibly flat. Last 2 throws were incredibly flat. Saints or Bucks for the division? The Bucks. I shouldn't be blue no more. Am I blue again? Oh no, I'm not blue again, right? I'm not blue anymore. I'm not blue anymore. I ain't blue no more. There you go. Lawrence gonna run. He gonna pick up that first down. All right, first down. They're inside the 25. Now, as for said question, Ashley heading to sleep. Have yourself a good night. As to answer your question of the what was it? Top 10 linebackers was okay. So all right, just overall, it's just linebackers. So it's not no position. So or at least let me just double check just to make sure it's not by position. You just said top 10 linebackers, right? Oh, Marie said Shannon Sharp and Ray Buchanan. Oh Lord. Ryan Pafava said, when your girl tickles you down low, but then falls asleep. Oh Lord, yeah. So then you get blue balls or blue human at that point. Yeah. So I guess it was just top 10 linebackers across the board. Damn, Rudy. Best beef is Santa Claus with Santa and us Eagles. Oh Lord, what part of the? Well, I do kind of hate Santa. Well, I'm unique. Want to keep spamming. So but I don't believe that the Steelers are gonna win, brother. You ain't got to keep spamming. I gotta time you out now, brother. You doing too much. But I would say almost a touchdown. 2nd and 10 now. What can Lawrence do? He's gonna have to use his legs. Get out of bounds inside the 15. Top 10 linebackers. Just overall linebackers. Lewis, Taylor, Thomas, Urlacher, Singletary, Lambert, Ham, the other Thomas, whoa! I thought the ricochet would have got the touchdown there. I guess not. Butkus. And then lastly, I don't want to forget somebody from the past. I don't want to go as far as Huff. Do I want to go Lanier or Nitsky? Good Lord. Right off the helmet. I thought it would have ricocheted into Agnew's hands, but I guess not. Howie Long didn't play linebacker. He played D-end. 90s. Seow. There's Lawrence. Back of the end zone. He's got Ridley. Oh, no, he didn't catch it. You got to catch that. He didn't catch it. Kevin Green, great pass rusher. I'd say Derek Thomas before I say Kevin Green. Then again, at the same time, I probably would say, because Kevin Green, although he did play longer than Thomas, because his career in life was unfortunately cut short. But there is that. But a lot of names that, yeah, Junior Seau, I'd have him on that list too. Howie Long's son, no, his sons played D-line and then also O-line. But they lined up, I believe it was Chris Long, out at, because he was only just pass rushing, but he's a D-lineman. Spellman, Ham. Ball bobbled. Oh, no, they might just rule this a touchdown. Hold on, wait. They got to see from the other angle.
Then you sell it.
Got to see. Is he in? Ball, no. Gets complete. Yeah, that knee is still, no. The side of the knee is down. Okay, that's the angle we need. Let's see. I think he got it. Yep, I think that might be a touchdown. That might be a touchdown. That's a touchdown. One in the chat if it's a touchdown, 2 in the chat if it's incomplete. Oh, y'all done got referee emojis. That's hilarious. Who are my top offensive linemen? One for each spot. No disrespect to Jim Otto, but Mike Webster will always be my center. My left guard, I'll give that to Gene Upshaw. No, pardon me. My left guard, I'll give that to what I have, Larry Allen there, or is he at right guard? I'll put Larry Allen at right guard. Bruce Matthews all the way at the right tackle. Left guard, I'll probably say Art Shell or is it Gene Upshaw who's left guard? I forget. But either I think it's Art Shell, and then Gene Upshaw was there, and then Shell was at left tackle, and then left tackle I'd have Munoz. What a hit! Great fucking hit! Great fucking hit! Yup, they ruled it incomplete, so it's 4th and 10 right here. This the game right here. This the game right here. This is the game right here. Top 5 unbelievable moments in WWE. Unbelievable. Okay, so CM Punk's return, because we expected that not to happen. That return there. Eric Bischoff coming to WWE. That's number 2. Bischoff coming to WWE. That's number 2. Yeah, that should have been a touchdown. That should have been a touchdown. Let's see here. Let's see here. Unbelievable moments. Unbelievable moments. Unbelievable moments. Goldberg squashing Lesnar at Survivor Series. Unbelievable moments. 4th and 10. This is it. Lawrence pass incomplete. No flags. Party done. Game done. Undertaker's streak getting ended. Yup. And then lastly, probably Stone Cold shaking hands with. Oh no, I'm bugging. Mankind getting thrown off the cell. Mankind getting thrown off the cell. And then Sting showing up in WWE as well. So I'd probably have to move something else. All right, let's see here. Few first downs, and this game is over because Jacksonville inability to protect the football in the first half cost them. Edge original return after 11 years. Yeah, that shit was crazy. The game guy Patuan said Kuechly should be on that top 10 list. Well, it's a little bit tough because who do you want to take out? Because Kuechly and Patrick Willis both have the same argument. And then also you have a Bobby Wagner who might just be in that conversation as well. Yeah, he about to get fined. They about to fine the fuck out of Thomas. Brian B. Pafavo said Thursday marked 25 years since DX impersonated the corporation. Oh, really? Wow. Damn, it's been so long. Good run by Justice Hill. They're just going to keep chomping away at the time. Still first in the AFC South? Yeah, for now. For now. Jacksonville trying to use that timeout to slow down, but they got to get a stop and hopefully get the ball back at the 2-minute warning. Score twice, get the ball back, and score again. Thoughts on Cam Chancellor? One of the best hard-hitting safeties of all time. Best safeties of all time? Not so much. One of the better safeties of the generation that he played in? Yeah. But he's not on that all-time list. Again, I need to know what Xavier Howard had done. What's this controversy regarding Xavier Howard? Because the only controversy I know about that's happening right now in Miami is the Tariq Hill baby mama drama, where there's 2 other ladies claiming that he impregnated them.
14 grams of
Trade Trevor Lawrence to the Steelers? That's not happening because who does the Steelers have to trade away?
Then you sell it.
React to Finn Balor, a controversial post on Twitter. What did he do? Y'all gotta not be so vague. Like, you gotta let me know what they do. Y'all know I'm never in the loop on nothing. Xavier Howard is reading from the book of Cromartie and Rogers and being a terrible father. So he's just a deadbeat. That's it. I mean, hey, take care of your kids, but I'd probably need more information because more often than not, you just got to make sure that it's a situation where it's like him actually not being a present father versus, you know, him being prevented from being a present father. So, so it's just multiple children by multiple kids by multiple women. If that's just it, then. But if there's verifiable evidence that he's just going out of his way to not take care of his children, then that's something different. But if it's just like he just got a bunch of fucking, you know, women pregnant, that's common with these, you know, athletes who don't recognize how to protect their not only money but also their seed. Black Shot says the last 3 games are winnable. That's what pisses you off more than anything. Welcome to being a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. If you feel that way in Jacksonville, imagine what it feels like being a Steelers fan under the Tomlin era. Like I said before, I have no issue with, you know, taking losses. If I'm the worst team, blow me the fuck out, right? Blow me the fuck out, pause, to where we lose the game and I knew coming in that we had no chance. If we lose in a heavyweight kind of fight in the end, that's a situation where it's like, I bet, we lost, but we had a chance to win. If we fuck ourselves like Jacksonville had fucked themselves this entire goddamn fourth quarter, or I should say fuck themselves the entire first half, that's one of those games that leave you fucking pissed off. No, Pats fans now, you could at least sleep at night knowing like, we cooked because we absolute ass. And you got an issue at quarterback, and you still got questions to be answered around a different squad or whatever, right? But it's not that case in Pittsburgh because you have a team that literally can compete if you had a quarterback that could, perform, or offensive coordinator who can call fucking plays that could work out in your favor. So there's that. Who do I think is going to win MVP? Christian McCaffrey.
Our boy Malik just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
The league office said they don't believe it was clear and obvious that it was a touchdown. I disagree. That's when he gets control right there. That his body's in bounds. He's in bounds. Interesting. League office said they don't believe it's clear and obvious. Gus Edwards goes to the ground. I hate those choking type losses. Yup, it's the worst because if it's you who causes yourself to lose, that's that type of stuff that should leave a sour taste in your mouth. And this now plays into what I've talked about in the past, where I say you as a player should find yourself in a scenario where you now should move the next week fucking livid. You should be pissed off. But these motherfuckers be coming out on the field smiling. That's what irks me the most. You should be pissed off. Hello from New England, go Steelers. Well, hello to you as well. Yeah, Gus Edwards going to be taken down right here. I don't know if Baltimore is going to kick that field goal or not, which they probably should, because why not just take the points, make it a 3-possession game, and then kind of make it out of reach. Or you go for it on 4th down, but they're probably going to let the clock go all the way down, call timeout, send out the field goal unit, kick it. Or pooch kick. Sinbad said they're millionaires. They really don't give a fuck. That's one of the issues where you don't have that level of pride attached to you, because there are people who play sports for 4 different reasons. 1, the person who plays because they love the game. 2, the person who plays the game for money. 3, the person who plays for legacy. That could be individual or whatever the case may be. And then 4, the person who just plays to win. There's a difference between playing to win versus playing because you love the game. There's some motherfuckers who could lose, but fucking amazing. Like they have the time of their life. Somebody like Hines Ward, although he loved to win, he loved to play the game as well. That's why you saw that motherfucker smiling even when he got laid the fuck out. They could be getting blown out. He could get laid the fuck out. He's smiling. He's having the time of his life. There's people who love to play the game, There's people who love to win. There's people who love to have that legacy. Sometimes it could be a little bit egotistical to where you're only out for yourself, or it could be legacy to be established with the team. Legacy can be defined in many different ways, but legacy plays a role as well. Gus Edwards picks up the first down, and that's pretty much it for this game. That will be the last snap. And then lastly, the person who plays for money. I can't stand the person who plays solely for money. If you play for money and you also have the will to win, I can fuck with you. You play for money and you also play regarding legacy, I can fuck with you, depending on how, that legacy stuff plays out. But you're somebody who's going to come out there and actually give your best effort because you recognize you can't achieve that kind of legacy that you're chasing if you don't perform at your highest level. You could be somebody who loves the game and also is playing for money, because guess what? You're going to go out there and not cheat the game. But if you're somebody who's just playing for money, as long as that bag is secured, you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. No, AB also played to win, because there's one thing you can't say about AB. AB ain't go out. When he was on the field, he gave his best effort. I don't care how much of a diva he was, just like Terrell Owens. I don't care how much of a diva people thought this man was. When he's between the lines, he didn't take no plays off. Of course, at the end, when AB started going fucking senile, he had secured the legacy, secured the money, secured the victory. At that point, it didn't matter no more. Like, he's already made it. But when you're somebody who hasn't been there yet, it's a little different. No, T.O. was a diva. However, when the game started, you can never say T.O. went into business for himself and he didn't give a fuck. T.O. is one of the hardest working players on and off the field. When you make it to the locker room is when T.O. had issues. Yup. Albert Hainsworth. They gave that $100 million to Albert Hainsworth. Motherfucker ain't care about football no more. He didn't care about football no more. But nevertheless, the Ravens with a huge win here over Jacksonville, handing them that ultra L as they tell the Jaguars to take out their Metro cards and get aboard the L train. Pack them boys up. Pack them boys up.
You lose.
You lose.
Failure.
Ain't nothing but some failures. And finally,
Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales.
give them their dinner. Fresh hot L's for you. Where's your lemons?
It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose. It's over. You lose.
You lose. You lose. It's over. You lose. Big shout out to everybody who done hit that subscribe and follow button here today. We done made it to 295 on the subscribers. A beautiful, 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 evening. We really enjoyed ourselves. Great stream, great stream, great stream, great stream, great stream. And congratulations to the Baltimore Ravens. This commentary this week is going to be wild, bro. This shit I hope it's not going to be as long pause as last week, where last week was 55 minutes, but goddamn, it might just be some time, bro, because a lot of stuff happened, especially in the second half of most of the games. And we got a couple of people who's going into the Death Note. So that's going to be a wild one. Tomorrow is going to be jam-packed with recording, so I look forward to that. But if you guys haven't already, go check out the video of the scamming, I shouldn't say scamming, but the fraudulent OnlyFans man. If you haven't already seen it, oh wow, now I see Coach Prime on Nightcap. I gotta go see. I gotta make sure I watch that. Video. But oh wow, we had freaking 37K. That's nice. So I'm gonna drop the link there over in the chats. So if you haven't already, go on and watch the video. Make sure y'all go over there and go watch that video. If you haven't already, we will be live again tomorrow night. I don't believe I'll be going live on Thursday, live from will I be live for Thursday? No, I don't think I will. Yeah, I don't think I'll be going live on Thursday. But if I can, I will. But I don't think I will be, because I should still be in Texas at the time. So we'll see. We shall see. But one way or another, I'll see you guys tomorrow evening. Eagles versus Seahawks. I shall see y'all there. Congratulations to the Ravens again, and unfortunately for the Jaguars, y'all are on that L train. Y'all have yourselves a good night. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.